Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Wednesday, it's the middle of the working week, and that means it's time for some good old Warframe. Hello and welcome back, one and all. I hope you're all doing well where you are around the world, guys. Hope you're doing well, all of y'all. Hello there, Mudkip. Hello there, Adam Malik. Hello there, JJ, Mythic Spirit. How are we all doing? Hello, Zom. With a full random loader. Oh, hi, Zom. And hello, Kek6Kek. How you all doing? Welcome, guys. Welcome, Ragnos. Discord bot not working again? Discord bot usually takes a moment to come through. Usually takes a moment. Let's have a look. It's not posted as yet, so let's see. It usually posts 7:07, 6:59, 6:58, 6:58, 7 bang on, 6:59. Okay, it's usually sooner. There's a 7:06, 6:59. So yeah. It's usually within 10 minutes of going live, it'll post. Usually within 10 minutes of going live. So it seems to be a little bit on the slower side at the moment, but it'll be there in a moment. Or Zom can beat it to the punch, either or. One of those works. No school for the rest of the week? Nice, whole demo. Nice. Looking swoopy as always? Yeah, I need to get a haircut. Not gonna lie, I need to get a haircut. It needs sorting, doesn't it? But, I'll get around to that when I feel better, basically. Yeah. You got a last exam tomorrow? Fair do, Ragnos, fair do. Dev stream this Friday? Yep. I don't know if I'll be tuning in, I'll be honest. I'll more just kind of catch the details as and when they are released. But yeah, we'll get around to it. We'll see what's up. In any case, guys, right now what we have got is not a dev stream. Instead, what we've got is 3 hours of good old Warframe. So let's get diving in on that. And as ever, we're starting with today's sortie, guys. We've got the mobile defense over on Saturn with enemy physical enhancement. We've got a rescue with X-Men Stronghold, and we have an assassination with enemy elemental enhancement. See exactly which one. Moment, of course. So if you want to be a part of this today, guys, send me a message in game The Engineer. I'll bring you on into the squad, and we'll take it from there. Good luck on your chemistry exam, Mudkip. Good luck with that. Just got out of hospital today. It's got to get its painkiller soon. Ooh. Well, at least you are out of the hospital there, Adam. At least you are out of hospital. I wish you a swift recovery all over. I was thinking, watch without sleeping. Well, I mean, you know, Ragnos, a good sleep schedule is still a good idea, generally speaking, yeah. Hello there, Ed. Hello there, Quintus. Hope you're both doing all right today. All right, let's get cracking on with this. Oh, did someone just get beat by the bot? Yeah. Why is that not being put? Hold on. Okay. Has anyone subscribed their Discord to the live stream announcements channel? See, that's published. Oh, okay, right. Sorry, just something I've noticed over on the Discord. Apparently Discord has been hiding a button from me all this time, or hiding a process. See, all this time I thought that the announcement channels we've got set up for uploads and for live stream announcements, you could connect your own Discord up to that channel and you get the announcements. I've just noticed all this time, despite the fact that the bots have been posting in there, it's not been pushing it through. It's not been pushing it through to those broadcast channels. So if you've been expecting that, if anyone has followed those channels and then not got anything come through, yeah, it's because I never realized that I had to tell the channel to allow the bot to broadcast it each and every time. I'm gonna have to see if there's a default way of handling that, because that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. There's got to be a different way. In any case, Zom has requested a full randomized loadout for the first mission of the sortie. Sure, why not? We get Mag Prime, Tigris Prime, Bronco Prime, Nincondi Prime. All the primes. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see, do I actually have any mods or upgrades on this? Oh, I actually have some stuff on here. I've got a heat viral build with a potato. Well, that is a good start. I'm not sure why unranked vigilante armaments is there. That looks a little bit less ideal. We'll see if we can fix that, actually. Let's see, for 6 drain, what can we put? I've got chilling reload. That could be better. 10% mortar shot, let's do that. Yeah, that looks better to me. I lose a teeny tiny bit of multi-shot. It really is a teeny tiny bit of multi-shot. And I gain a bunch of reload and a bunch of extra gold. Yeah, that's worth it. That is worth it. Ninkondi Prime. And yeah, of course, Ninkondi Prime has just got itself a nice standard go-to working build, which should be just fine. Decent spread of stats, although actually a lot of viral. It should be fine. It'll be fine. Alright, chat, so let's get this cracking. I have got Jin Burglar, so sure, whatever. I'm not even going to look at the mods on Jin. There's no point. So wait, but let's get diving in on the sortie. I'm apparently going to be running this one.
Why must you always work
Screw
against
public.
progress?
You ain't joining? I'll do this solo. I can do this. Maybe. Plenty of randomized loadout. How bad could it be? Fenmore from Mag is funny? Yeah. Yeah, Fenmore and Mag does some interesting bits and pieces, doesn't it?
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations
Alright.
while I break in.
Oh, I'm against the infested. That's fine.
Be prepared for heavy
That's fine. I should be able to handle that. No problem. Especially as my Sentinel can still kill them. Least cursed randomized loadout in a while? Nah, Zom. The other day we had a absolute godsend of a randomized loadout. You remember?
concentrations of infested blood. Slow the fight.
As far as randomized loadouts go, we've had some absolute stonkers.
I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut.
Let's just pop down some bubblage.
Safe.
And of course, this being a currently solo sortie, there's not going to be that many enemies to deal with actually. This should be nice and easy to handle. Pop some more bubbles down. Fire the shots into there. Charge them up to do more damage. As we can see, yep, it's doing wonders. It's doing wonders. The enemies run in and they die. Or the bubble explodes and then they die. Either or. Yeah, Mag is actually a pretty capable frame. Which basically everyone who is even remotely versed in this game already knows. Caliban Noble for caster frames, fair enough. I'll be honest, I don't really do much in the way of fashion. I'm sure you guys already know that as a fact. Anyone who doesn't know, yeah, I don't do fashion. I will do fashion exactly as much as I feel required to do, and that's pretty much none. Which is why my Mag looks like the kind of ice cream you get out of an ice cream vendor that drives around the UK. That's ice cream white with the purple sauce on, which looks fancy, but you have no idea what the purple sauce is actually made of. But no one questions it because yummy, yummy purple sauce on ice cream goodness, who cares? That's what this frame is. Get a bubble on, get a bubble on you, there we go. That is now a zone of you are not allowed through here. What about Fairy Grendel? So I felt the need to have something utterly disgusting, and so that's what happened. I love this. You can just set up zones and then just kind of shoot a little bit into them. The enemies will just run into the bubble and die. I don't need to do anything more. They just run in and die. The only thing you have to do is re-up the bubbles. No games for you, asking, how can I farm focus Maduro faster since I don't have energy? Well, can't use a vault to get ESO to get the focus. Okay, well, you don't need to be the one doing the killing necessarily. If you've got a carry that can help you, you can still go to ESO. You just don't have to be absolutely always on the ball.
We are finished here.
Oh, I am dying.
Move on.
There we are. As I was saying, yeah, you don't need to be the one doing the kills. You can have someone else assist you with it. Alternatively, you can look at various other focus farming sources outside of just ESO. A barely modded Bronco Prime is not helping me. No. So, for example, there are stealth runs for focus farming. I'm not sure how well those work now with the Xmas changes. I haven't tried that as yet, but I'm working on it. Something we'll be looking at throughout today's stream. You can go to Eidolon hunts, you can do the stuff over on the Angels of Zaraman, so you know, the actual Zaraman tile set. There is plenty to obtain there nowadays in terms of focus, so that is definitely worth a looking if you need focus. Obviously you do need to be on the correct school to get the focus for it if you use the Zaraman method. Yeah, there are various methods out there. I will be going into them in more detail in an upcoming video as what should be the second next video, not the next one, but the second next video, hopefully, will be on focus farming, although it may end up being the next one if DE don't sort out their drop tables. Because there is an issue at the moment. What's my operator amp build part? 777. Nice standard, very powerful, 777. Nothing else you need. Okay, how did I come up with my name? As Zom has mentioned, yeah, it basically came out of a series of puns based on my name from a couple of mates of mine whilst we were playing a game called Team Fortress 2. And one of the classes there is the Engineer, and so I decided to name myself for that moment the Kengineer, and it actually stuck as a very good username. But it just rolls off the tongue quite nicely, somewhat fitting, so I just kind of stuck with it. Basically, yeah. I am the Engineer. It has absolutely nothing to do with Warframe. I know some people are like, oh, is it Ken Grinier? No, it's not. No, it really isn't. I don't know, saying, I remember I just played Warframe when I was 9? Yikes, mate. Old. Okay. There were people who could play Warframe when they were 9. Okay. Have I ever played Space Engineers? I want to say yes, but I don't know if I'm thinking of the right game. I'm going to have to check my Steam library on that question. I need to know now. Space Engineers, yeah. It was the game I was thinking of. Yes, I have played that. Didn't really get into it, as it just didn't end up really being my thing. But yes, I have briefly played it. I've accidentally opened this up and now I need to wait for all this to come through. Look at all these things I have got, yay! I still haven't got the race. Anyway. Hello Diazan, how you doing? Ragnar saying, tomorrow I have a paragraph to do about favourite job. Shall I write about the Kengineer? That's up to you, Ragnar. If you think my job is your favourite, then sure, go ahead. Go ahead. Alright, well that was the random loadout mission, and in fact also an accidental solo, so there you are, Zom. Nailed it. Following on from that, let's see. Now Quintus said, well, somebody beat me to random loadout, I guess I'll have to go, you ready for sortie 3? Oh, okay. In which case we'll go for Severgoth, which is Animalic's request. Let's grab Severgoth. I haven't looked at what the next mission is, but sure, we'll just roll with it. We'll just roll with it. I'm going to bring... Why are they sourced by focus lens? Well. So, with Severgoth, I am going to bring the Amprex. I'm going to bring... Yeah, let's bring Latham. Why not? Actually, Infested. Just getting headshots is annoying with the Infested, so actually I kind of don't want it. I'm going to use that instead. And, of course, the backup Clay Prime, in case we need to. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, and Sentinel. Beautiful. Alright, let's do it. You like Space Engineers because you can use C# to do some stuff? Oh, well, fair enough. I didn't look far enough into it to see if there was any coding aspects whatsoever. I saw a load of complicated put these things together to build things that do things in a sandbox of no one. I was like, you know what? I'm bored already. I moved on. Basically. I feel like it's a game which would do much better when you've got friends around. Solo, unless you have a very solid idea as to what you can do and achieve already, it didn't grab me. It didn't grab me. Ready over to say, hey Ken, our big boss has decided to start coming into the office more regularly. Okay. Well, that's a thing. Fair enough. No game say current level can only do 2 triathlons. If you can do 2 triathlons in a night, that is actually the single best focus farm you can do for time spent. From my experience so far, not counting if you have any boosters. Obviously, if you have boosters, then things change. But without any boosters, just 2 triathlons in a night is, as far as I can tell, the fastest you can reasonably expect to make focus. Unless you have some pretty good setups, but if you have pretty good setups, you can also get pretty good setups for triathlons, you know? Talking someone who can just about handle 2 triathlons in a group. That's still your best shout. Obviously, it requires it to be nighttime, and it requires you to have people with you who can actually handle a triathlon. Couple lifts there. Couple lifts. Also, you have to enjoy it enough to want to keep doing it. That is also a big if. That guy just... Oh, there we are. But yeah. Outside of that, there are other options, of course, which I've gone over just a moment ago for you. Renium saying, gotta start masking in office again. When you say masking, are you talking like pandemic masking or hiding what you're doing? Because it could be either or with the way you're phrasing that. Okay, come on. Let's not be so unlucky here. Where is it? Probably the one I have to actually hack. There we go. Alright, buddy. Come on. Here, have a gun. Let's get you out of here. Apparently exits over this way. And there really are like no enemies on sorties when you're solo. I say and then just about 50 spawn at once. Okay, fair enough. Never mind what I said, chat. It's meaningless now. I didn't say anything. Never really. That was a while while there was just nothing. A while. Yeah, we'll get ourselves through this little segment here. And then we're on to the third and final stage of today's sortie. Then it's on to a little bit of focus farming. Aldoma saying, things I don't want to talk about. Cool. Aldoma knows how to make my day happier when I am clearly not having a great day. Thank you. How to get Spore Lacer? You go down to you go down to what do you call it? Deimos, and you grab the kit combat there from Father. I'm not sure exactly what you mean there, Renuva, but I'm going to leave you with that. You not enjoy yourself, I suppose. All right, Quintus, with the request for Eurali for this final mission. Which was the assassination one, that. Alright, let's do it. Speaking of Spore Lacer, let's bring out the Spore Lacer, seeing as we are going Eurali. Let's do it. No predictions? I haven't even started the mission, Ragnos. Bruh. Bruh. You can't even get yourself into bed properly when you got an exam the next day. You can at least give me a moment to start a prediction. Bruh. Alright then, so for the final stage of the sortie, as Ragnos very rudely asked about, didn't ask about properly, what reward do you think we can get from today's sortie? Do you think it's going to be an NASA Sculpture? Do you think it's going to be a Riven? Do you think it's going to be a Legendary? It's not going to be Legendary Core. Legendary Cores don't happen, chat. I lied to you in that video, they don't exist.
Must I always show you the way forward?
I'm confused? Cheers. I'm assuming that's supposed to be pronounced confused. But, yeah. Mr. Marks saying, it's been a while since I played Warframe, heard a little bit about the new update. Did it make the game better or worse? Better. Yeah, they definitely made it better. Okay, let's head over to here. On to the final mission. I didn't even check what the enhancement was, so I might be in for a pickle here. Might be in for a pickle, but we'll see. Oh, it's this tile set. Quintus, you're a monster. You're an actual monster, Quintus, for picking Eurali on this tile set. Like, it would only have been worse if you'd have picked it for the Corpus Ice tile sets. And even that's debatable. You monster. Your stream's got a 25-second delay? Well, refresh your stream then. If that doesn't work, tell your parents to get better internet. Also, if you asked about the prediction 25 seconds sooner based on that delay, that means you're asking it when we hadn't even got out of the second mission. Which actually just goes even further into Ragnos. Bruh, seriously. So having a stream delay doesn't work in your favor as an argument there, I felt. That just makes it where you asked even sooner than you should have.
Do you see this car? This car will let you see
The triple bruh.
what I see. It will let you want what I
Yeah, Zom, yeah, I could just hit repeat. Alright, Allard. How long is this going to take? Okay, okay!
Take them down.
I'm not sure what happened there. But I don't die. That counts. Seriously though, what the hell happened there? I just insta-gibbed. And I'm not even sure what to. Come on, you fecker. Let's stack up these as well. Let's just start building some slash procs on him. Nothing ever went wrong with just a million slash procs. Nope, okay, I died again. No idea what to. I didn't see anything hit me. My shield went down, and then I took a little bit more damage, and then I just died. And there's nothing here that should be doing lots of damage, unless it... Is it a toxin one? Is the elemental enhancement toxin that I didn't check? Because if so, then that's just on me. Where is he? There he is. Why are you down here, bro? Why are you down here?
Multiple targets ahead.
I'm just going to keep spamming these at him until he dies. Oh, wait, no. I've been rad procced. Electric... How do I get a radiation proc in this mission? There is nothing that should be dealing radiation. Yeah, I'll fuck. Hold off on my man. Oh, there we are. Must be a toxic Xmas 3 rooms from me. You know what? You're probably on something. You are probably on something. It's either that, or my carrier's finally decided to go AWOL on me. Alright, we can damage him for a bit, and I can't damage him anymore. Fantastic! Oh, this is wonderful. I'm a little bit low on energy. I would switch to operator to give me energy, but that would also take me off Merlina, which would then cost energy to get back onto. And I just took damage again. Like, fully lost my shields again. Not sure what to. Okay, he's vulnerable, and he's no longer vulnerable. Bruh! Why are you invulnerable? I have weapons capable of tearing apart entire ships. I can kill an Eidolon in a single shot, or at least I can take out one of its limbs. How are you invulnerable to this madness? And how are you able to pop Marina when you seemingly do nothing? You are looking at the end of the corridor, not at me. What are you? Warframe has always struggled to telegraph literally anything boss fights, and this is no exception. This is actually no exception. Oh. Just get rid of that guy, thank you very much. Or apparently let's not get rid of that guy, thank you very much. Just recharge the gun. Okay, I'm going to bounce straight back to the guy because of terrain. Seriously, can it actually take some damage? That'd be great. There we are, thank you. Don't know why that way Xmas decided to take so long to die, but sure. Oh, I tickled his shields and he's invulnerable again. Okay, I have no energy. Okay. Loving this. Yeah, he just every now and then will throw his collar somewhere, Zom, and that's when we can shoot him. That's literally the long and short of everything I know about this fight solo. He will occasionally throw his collar, and when he does, you can hurt him. And that's it. Where is he going? What boss just wanders 2 rooms over? And I've just lost Marilena again. I'll just spend an energy pizza because there's no energy. Quintus, you're an absolute arsehole today. You really are. Why do I have 20 different blast procs on me? And I'm dead. There's not even a Venomous Xmas anywhere around here. Right, Amprex. Can something positive happen? No, apparently not. Enough infested for me to kill, please? Hello? Hello? Thank you, there we go. Still not dying. Also still without energy. Oh, I realise now. I'm not picking up energy anymore because at some point my Sentinel died. No surprises there because I am also dying like it's going out of fashion. Where are the infested? Where are the infested? Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, we're switching it up. Evidently the only thing this game is going to understand is Blade Prime, so... Bruh, please, for a millisecond, be vulnerable. Okay, no, he logged that as well. 777 with Power Spike. I'm on Xenoric, not Void Strike Maduro. Where are the infested? These should be swarming me. I can't kill to self-revive if they're not swarming me. Where are they? Oh, for crying out loud. I got one shot by a head glitch. Literally Apex Legends now. Cute, not in a good way. Quintus, you bastard. Thank you for the 200 bits, but you're still a bastard. Die! Hello! People have just come over from Cafe Banshee. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for the raid. We are in the middle of an absolute... Oh, did he die?
Multiple biosignatures detected.
Oh, I died as well, to something. Welcome, guys. This is the most confusing moment for me right now. So, welcome in, welcome. I would say that I'm the Genshinist over practical problems, but honestly, this has just been one big-ass problem, and I have no solution for it. It's just kind of ended, so... My usual introduction to me doesn't work today, so I just hope you're all having a good day. Welcome in, guys. What is this sortie? Who raided? The raid came in from... There we are, Cafe Banshee. Welcome, guys. Alright, come, let's just... Please stop grappling me! And I have 140 health. Just get me out of here. By 75% damage reduction, which locks me to my secondary and gives me the most annoying form of movement in the game, but is still one of the worst damage reductions available. Yeah, this is great. This is great. Quintus, I might actually ban you from picking frames. Because you seem to get more malicious with every pick. Holy shit. Yeah.
Complete. Great work, Tenno.
There we are. We got a Azor River mod. All of that. Azor. Riven. Mod. So to those of you who guessed Riven, you're absolutely correct, and this game has been an absolute dick today. No, Quint has been a dick about making the game worse. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, which is going to be, what, like 40-ish of you right now. Oh, sod off, Stalker, I'll just one-shot you later. For those of you who are unfamiliar, I have a pick a frame option here on the channel. You can redeem that channel point option to pick the frame you'll see in the next mission. Although there is a bit of a queue because there's always a couple people asking for them. But Quintus decided to pick this piece of depressed microwave lettuce for that particular mission, knowing which tile set it is. So yeah, Quintus with the 75 bits as well, saying apology Lavos inbound. Well, thank you, Quintus. Thank you. I will switch to Lavos now for this next mission, whatever it's going to be. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Caffrey Bungie, I hope this raid has been everything you were hoping for. Welcome in. And welcome everyone else from Caffrey Bungie stream. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly as well. Mind showing the Uradi build? Yeah, sure. I can show you the Uradi build. But just before I do, quick point of note, this Uradi has 4/4 on her. I don't want a single one of you copying this build because this build is trash. Alright? Do not use this build. This build isn't bad, it's trash. Okay? Do not use this Uradi build. So this is the Uradi build I have. That is an Aura Former here and 3 Umbral Formers. This is what happens when you let chat decide what frame gets formed on a level 5 hype training with what former. This is the result of chat being chat. Yeah. Each one of those Umbral Formers and then the Aura Former is the result of a level 5 hype train. All control is lost. No, Blue Bull Tank, no. I do not need any more Umbral Formers on the Depressed Lily pad, okay? She has reached her limit. There are no more Umbral mods to put onto this abomination. We do not need to take it any further. It's done. The only upside to this is it does actually give her a little bit more tank than she normally otherwise would have, but it is still ridiculous. Xless adapter next, if you get there, Quintus. If. We ain't doing that. Nope. That's enough of the lily pad today. That is enough of the lily pad. We're going back to frames which can actually get work done, thank you very much. Lavos during that fight would have just been laughing. It'd have just been laughing. But, no. Okay. Alright then, now seeing as we've been picked into Lavos, I'll be honest, that wasn't actually going to be the frame I was going to pick for the very next thing we're going to do, because we're going to be looking now at a little bit of focus farming. And the options around that. So you know what, let's take Lavos over to, what do you call it? Let's take him over to Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Let's see how well Lavos can do there in terms of general farming. Lavos? No, Lavos. Lavos. Come on, Quintus. You know this. Next story mission to do with Umbral. Should have 3 more Umbral mods. Pass. Pass. How does Brook's damage reduction ability work? Which one, Chris? He's got many. Are you talking about his passive, his first ability, his second ability, his fourth ability, his third ability? In fact, yeah, all of them give damage reduction. So which one? And then the answer is it's all on the wiki. The wiki is pretty well filled out when it comes to Brook's defensive ability there. And in terms of how they stack, well, got a damage reduction guide in my YouTube channel. I'll walk you through everything damage reduction. Zom, if you could absolutely do the honours, please. Quintus deserves that. You could absolutely do the honours there. Alright then, his third. Okay, very quickly for Chris, let's have a look at Buruk. Just to quickly explain this one for you. Very quickly. So, on Buruk here, his third ability, Desolate Hands. He summons a number of daggers, they give him damage reduction. The number of daggers that you spawn directly control how much damage reduction you have. You have 10% damage reduction for each dagger that is active on you at any given time. The maximum damage reduction from this ability is 90%. As you can see at the bottom there, charges from base up to where I've got modded, goes from 8 to 16, but the damage reduction only went from 80 to 90%. So whilst he's got 16 daggers out, all the way down to 9 daggers, you will have 90% damage reduction. Below 9 daggers, his damage reduction from that is going down. Otherwise, it's just 90% for 9 or more daggers. Simple as that. That's all there is to it, Chris. That is all there is to it. Alright, Lavos. Let's go blap some stuff. I'm not going to bring Xenoric. Let's bring... Actually, I don't really care about any of this, do I? Let's actually not even change that. It's Lavos. He doesn't care. He doesn't care, chat. That's one of the reasons he's so great. You're welcome, Chris. Alright, so we're going to head into Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. I'm just going to take this through 5 rounds, as that's some of the testing I've been doing earlier. What's my favourite disruption loadout? Oh, it varies. Depends on the mood, depends on the enemies. I've been dropped into Zone 2. I'm actually going to quit this one after this zone and redo that again, because I don't want to start on Zone 2. Also, why is someone dead? I just noticed that. Bro. There's very much not cash money for you to be dead. Get up. I know it's easy to die, but don't. And he's dead again! We literally just got this guy up. Up you get, come on. There we are. No more sleeping on the job. Ow, and someone else has died. This is a different person, but it's still another death. Come on, up you get. It's a Vol. He's supposed to be doing damage. Do the damage! Meanwhile, I shall also do damage, because Lavos can. What's the worst melee? I don't really focus on what's the absolute worst melees. I don't have a go-to list of the bad ones. But basically any of the really low mastery stuff that you pick up early game and then just never touch again. You know, the kind of things that have no damage, no crit, no status. Any of those. There's loads of MR fodder. Yeah, I couldn't name one. Because, quite frankly, I don't look into what's really bad. I just look into what's really good. Not quite, Giga Watson. Not quite. I feel like there's a slightly different definition there. Just slightly. Yeah, I'm not going to follow that through. I am going to redo this. Come back and hopefully get a Zone 1 start, not a Zone 2. Just to do a better comparison to what I've got going on. And so far today, let me just bring up my thing. There we go. So I have done a few runs of ESO with both Sarin and Mirage. I've done the math on the Eidolons, and I have done tests for Zarama missions for Exterminate, Cascade, and Flood all today. Seeing about the focus we'll get from all of those. Because those are basically the top ones. I haven't done... what do you call it? I haven't done the stealth missions yet for testing out that though. What if I get 2 Sarins in the team in ESO? That's fine. If I get 2 Sarins, well actually 2 Sarins is a bad thing though, games. You only want 1 Sarin on your team. If you get 2 Sarins, they will actually be worse than 1 Sarin. Because 1 Sarin is able to just infect the entire area. 2 Sarins will block each other's infections and cause all kind of issues. So yeah, you don't want 2 Sarins, you want 1. New era, I just realised that you requested a change to in-game music earlier, and the reason I've just noticed that is because someone else has just requested a different change to music. So, what I'm going to do there is, new era, I'm going to go with yours for a bit, and then we'll switch over to Ragnars's request of ambient. So let's start with the in-game request from new era. Alright, options, audio, music. Perfectly nailed that 50 there. Alright, let's do some damage. Who we got on the squad? Sarin, Cora, Sarin. Alright, who said what if I get 2 Sarin? No games? No games? Why did you curse me? What is wrong with you that you would put such a curse onto me? Why you do this? No one needs 2 Sarins on their team. 2 Volts can work. 2 Mirages can work. 2 Lavalses can work. 2 of most frames can work. Okay, 2 Lavalses can actually travel on each other's toes a bit. But 2 Sarens actively oppose each other. Actively. To the point where if I'm running Saren ESO, which I'll be honest, I do less and less now when it comes to ESO runs. But if I'm running Saren and I see another Saren, I'm dipping out. I'll do that round and then that's it. I'm out. Because 2 Sarens just does not work. If you have got 2 Sarens, one of them is going to have to actively not Saren for it to work. That's how bad 2 Sarens are for each other. The optimal ESO is 1 Saren, 1 or 2 Volts, Energy Generator, maybe Rhino Roll. I think it's, there's various ways you can go about trying to optimize and whatnot. I would say probably you'd want to go for a Saren, Volt, Mirage, and then an Energy Generator like a Trinity. The reason for Mirage is that Mirage, you can go for the Prism Guard build, and honestly, that thing slaps. If you have never seen a Mirage Prism Guard build in action, oh boy, you are missing out. What's the best frame to have 4 of? Good question. Good frame to have 4 of in ESO. On Omni frame setup. Probably Mirages. Yeah, because Volts can kind of trample over each other, and Sarens can, and most of the frames don't quite have the same clearance. Mirages don't care how many Mirages are in a squad, they just go for it. They just go for it. Also, I'm just going to quickly screenshot where we're at, so don't mind the screenshot sound. There we go. Alright, let's do some damage. Yeah, 2 Prism, 2 Legerdemains could do well, although honestly if you just go full on 4 Prism builds, and then they can have different subsumes, so one's got a Raw on them, one of them can be using... Would you use Raw? Yeah, you do use Raw, because Eclipse doesn't benefit Prism Guard, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think that's the case. So yeah, you know, one setup with Raw, you can have one of them set up with Dispensary. That's going to help with the energy generation. You can maybe have one set up with, what do you call it? Spectre Rage. Spectre Siphon, that'll do well. And 4 Mirages, they can cover a pretty decent range of stuff. And then one of them can go with Gloom. Just the hell of it, why not? 4 Equinox? Okay, yeah, 4 Equinox could work well too, yeah. They can definitely power off each other. Hell, you could even have one as a healer Equinox. So 4 Equinoxes would work well. Hell, I just got mag procced. Oh no, my energy, whatever shall I do? My life is unlost. 4 Nixes? No, no one needs 4 Nixes in a squad. Because by the time you've got one actually competent Nix, everything's dead. Only slightly facetious there. This is actually decent frames. A lot of people do sleep on Nyx. Granted, Nyx is nowhere near as good as they could be if you haven't got the Assimilate Augment. I do feel that it is crucial to a good Nyx setup. For Octavia's, bad idea. Bad idea. No one needs 4 Octavias in a squad. Again, 1 Octavia will deal with everything. If that 1 Octavia isn't doing their job, then, well, what's the other 3 gonna do? 4 Vobans? I don't see 4 Vobans being that amazing, to be quite honest with you. Like, yeah, they can get a lot done, but at the same time, they have various limits to their existence. Quick screenshot where we're at. Did the screenshot. Why was that a delayed screenshot? That was really weird. Let me try that again. There we go. 4 Protea. 4 Protea can get some work done, but Protea just isn't really that ideal for her, I'd say. Like, she doesn't counter herself. She's good in that regard. She doesn't make other pro tiers bad. But she wouldn't be the one I'd go to. But she wouldn't be a bad pickup. There is definitely that. For Titanias would be absolute mayhem. I mean, for Titanias, so you can at least speedrun together. For Titanias are great at spy missions. You could just get through the map so quickly. Just 3 Titanias would be fine. 1 Titania goes for the A, 1 for B, 1 for C. There you are. Job's done. Everyone's out. And whoever's running the spy vaults is just like, what just happened? You can't use Steam screenshots. Kills your Warframe. Ah, that's unfortunate. Would for Rhino's Raw stack? I think Rhino Raw stacks. I think it does. I don't see a reason it shouldn't, but then this is DE we're talking about. Who needs a reason for things to work the way they do? The video I was planning to do for you guys next is delayed because of things that did. So, that's unfortunate. It's definitely unfortunate. Raw only applies the strongest one? Oh, well, there we go then. Because why allow buffs to stack together? I mean, yeah. Oh well. Never mind that one then. Once again, frame. If you have the same frame in the mission as another person, you are actively working against each other. Unless you don't buff, which is why you should never use a Warframe that buffs your allies, because clearly you're just going to be wasting your time. That's not how the world works, but it's certainly the impression that is given. In case you hadn't guessed, I'm in a little bit of a jaded mood today. I had a little bit too much bad news today. So I'm... yeah. Would be fun if Wisp buffs would stack. I mean, honestly, just buffs in general. Any kind of buff frame. Let them stack. Go for it. Why not? If someone's taken the time and effort to bring an ability, why are we saying, oh, but someone else also did it? So we're not going to let you do that. What was that about? Not going to discuss it, Zoom. This ain't the place for it. Quick screenshot before I go through. There we are. Apparently not, Keck. Apparently not. Oh, well, everything is saying maybe. Who's to know? I ain't testing it right now, quite frankly. That would not be very cash money. Who's to know? Do always take with a pinch of salt if someone says, oh, trust me, I tested it, though. Because, quite frankly, a lot of people love saying they tested things when they did absolutely nothing of the goddamn sort. There is someone who thinks they've probably got a nice, sick retaliation response, or whatever they feel makes them worthwhile in life, who has actually been shadow banned from my YouTube channel today. Why am I taking screenshots? Because I'm taking screenshots of the result screen right now, so I can use that for tracking the actual amount of focus gained per round. That's why. Yeah, someone has been shadow banned today on the YouTube channel. I'm not going to name them. They don't need to know who they are. They don't need to find out. But suffice to say, they seem to believe that they know the fundamentals of this game better than me. And I gotta say, that is quite the claim right there. That is quite the bloody claim. Not just in itself, but when I say the fundamentals, I mean quite literally believing that they are right and I am wrong about how duration and efficiency works on channeled abilities. Chat. If you see someone who is putting together a literally mathematics-focused YouTube channel, recognized throughout the community, if you see someone putting together that kind of thing and think you know mathematics better than them when it comes to the absolute basics, chances are you're an absolute bloody moron. Seriously. If you think you can tell someone, no, efficiency isn't as important as duration when it comes to channeled abilities. If you really believe that, do yourself a favour and stop using the internet. How do you get a shadow ban? Oh, it's simple. I just shadow ban. I go into the settings, I say, yep, hide this person from the channel. Their comments will now only be visible to them whilst they're signed in. No one else will see their comments. They will get to wallow in the fact that their continued stupid responses will now no longer be recognised by anyone else in the community. They get to wallow in the fact that no one cares what they have to say, because I've hidden them. Doesn't it depend on the ability in question? Nope, it doesn't. It genuinely doesn't. So here's the thing, all channeled abilities, all of them, where they have a constant energy drain, that constant energy drain is governed by both efficiency and duration. Okay, not one or the other, it is both of them. However, the efficiency of any ability, whether it's purely efficiency or efficiency and duration combined, is hard capped at 75%. Basically meaning that, at best, you can reduce the energy cost by 3/4. So if it would be 5 per second, the best is 1.25. There is no way to get around this limit. That is exactly how it works. Okay? Now if you use Streamline and a max-ranked fleeting expertise, what you'll end up with is 40% duration and, according to the Arsenal, 175% efficiency. In reality, you have 190% efficiency. It's just that the final result will be hard capped to 175%. And the way that all works out is that the efficiency stat is trying to reduce the cost down to just 10%, and then the 40% duration will increase the cost 2.5 times over, so to 25%, which is the limit of efficiency. So by modding just 2 mods for efficiency, dropping duration, you will get the max efficiency possible in the game. And believe it or not, you can see this in the Arsenal to confirm that. So yeah. That moron claiming that they know better, that they know that efficiency isn't as important as duration on a build using a channeled ability like Avara's Prowl, is a complete moron. And I would have just left their comment there, like I do leave various other stupid ass comments on my YouTube videos. But quite frankly, that person needs removing because they seem to think that they know better. They're going to pop onto comments and be like, oh no, this is how it actually works. I don't want someone being led astray by that. I don't want someone trying to get information, supporting information from the comments of the video, seeing some idiot's post and now getting the game wrong because someone else thinks they are better. Of course I'm correct, Snow Games. Of course I'm correct. I wouldn't be talking about this stuff if I wasn't certain about it. If I'm not certain about something, I say, I'm not sure. Because that's what a sensible person does. They check, or they admit ignorance. That's it. Those are your 2 options. It's really that simple. But yeah. Suffice to say, that person, for very good reason, shadow banned. I do not want them coming back to the comment section of any of my YouTube videos. And if they happen to be here on the Twitch chat, I highly doubt it, but if they happen to be here, anyway, go fuck yourself. Which is what I would comment on the YouTube video itself if I thought that would actually make a bloody difference. But yeah. Oh, and now that we're out of the mission, just in case anyone is curious about exactly what I've said there, 175% efficiency, and yeah, drain per second 0.25. We don't need to have the prime continuity on here, and let's see, and I need to get the right fleeting expertise. Bam. 40% duration, 175% efficiency, drain per second 0.25. If we switch this around, the efficiency doesn't change, duration goes up, and yet the drain goes up. I know what I'm talking about. Almost as if I know what I'm talking about. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. It's the same for Tenno as well. It's the same for absolutely every Warframe that has a continuous drain ability. All of them. Absolutely all of them have a continuous drain. So Equinox's main, same principle. Ivara's Prowl, obviously, it's the one we started with. Same principle. For Grendel, it's going to be the same principle. Banshee, if you've not got the augment on her 4th, same principle. All of them. Any reason why it's like that? It seems weird. No games, I just explained it. I literally just explained it. Probably best to rewind on that one, dude. I'm not in the mood to repeat myself today. So yeah. Even Necros as well. I mean, you say even Necros, like Necros could be conceived to be different reign over. It's not an even Necros, it is just all of them. Seriously, just all of them. The only ones that do not function that way, or would appear to function differently, are where they are not continuous drain abilities, despite being apparently channeled. That's the only difference. Basically, ones which aren't affected by duration for their drain cost. Alrighty then, now let's have a look here. Zom had a request of Protea. So let's grab Protea next. Let's grab Protea. I went to look for Protea Prime. No, that doesn't exist yet. What happens if you proc an enemy with Toxin, then you proc with Cold? Will it give you Viral? No, it won't. No. Ragnos, no. It procs Toxin, then it procs Cold. That's what happens. Alrighty, Protea. I've got myself a very simple Blaze Artillery build here. It focuses basically on just duration with a little bit of range to help it out there. Just go blap, blap, blap for as long as possible, because the longer these are blapping, the better they are. Duration also means that dispensary is going to last longer. Look at that, a nice 60-second duration dispensary. Yeah, gotta love it. And then all of the strength is going to come from her passive and growing power. That just gets all the strength we're ever going to need. Breach Surge, because Breach Surge is OP. It's ridiculously good. Do I think the Blaze Artillery should have more base duration? That's an interesting question, actually, Zoom. That is an interesting question. And you know what? I'm going to pop this to a simple question to you guys. I'm going to pop this in poll form, because we're going to crowdsource the answer on this one here for you, Zoom. We're going to crowdsource the answer. 1 second. So you're asking, do we think Blaze Artillery should have more base duration? And the way I'm going to phrase this question more appropriately for you is... do you think Blaze Artillery is underpowered? Yes or no? Okay. Just going to give you guys a minute on that poll there. Blaze Artillery is this ability right here. Do you think this ability is underpowered? Yes or no? That is the question we're actually asking here. Not do we think it should have more duration. That is a balancing effort. That is a change to something that already exists. But you start with, do you need to make a change? So you see, Zoom. I think you can see with the results already. We've got 16 votes already on no and 0 on yes. 17 on no. Talscape, I appreciate that. Thank you. That is a good answer, Talscape. That is a good answer right there. Okay. Yeah, it seems pretty one-sided. One person said yes. Fair enough. Lizard quotient. But otherwise, the other 23 people have said no. Oh, there's a second one on yes. There we are, 92%. I don't think I've seen a poll quite so one-sided with that many votes. That is impressive. So, those of you who voted no, I agree with you. Blaze Artillery is not underpowered. This is a solid ability. Yes, you do want to be adding duration to this build as much as you can get to make it more powerful, but that's part of the design of it. It scales. By investing into duration, you increase its power, not just by the length of time it's up. You're not just making it cheaper on you. It scales in strength with every shot it gets to fire, meaning that the longer duration has a increasing bonus for it. So should it be a longer duration? It would be nice to have a longer duration. Just like it would be nice if it dealt double damage. It would be nice if Protea had 500 armor, if Protea had 2000 armor. It would be nice, but it's not necessary. And that is exactly why I posted that poll there for you, Zoom. Is Blaze Artillery underpowered? That's the focus there. And it's not. It's not an underpowered ability. With regards to this build here, you'll notice I've got only a mid-ranked narrow-minded, and that is actually ranked just perfectly so that stretch counters it by 3% extra. So just perfectly there, which is why I have this one in my arsenal. And then, of course, I've got Auger Reach as well, so it gives it a little bit more range. And in total there, the range we got on this one, basically 40 meters. It does a good job. We're about to see that. Is there a cap on the damage? Not that I've seen. Not that I've seen, Ragnos. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. And you're going to see that in action in just a second. Let's see. Protea doesn't have a lens on her. Let's get a lens. I should have a few of these kicking around now. Yeah, I've got 33 of them. It's fine. Which do I pick? What do I need more focus in? That'll be a good question, actually. Where are we at with these? Got Maduro is doing pretty darn well, because for everything. I don't really need much in this area, I'll be honest. I don't use Naramon for these other bits all that much. I might do in the future, but I don't really at the moment. Zeneric, could Zeneric do with any more? Strev. Get bonus on that. Zeneric might do with a bit, but honestly I have a lot of Zeneric stuff. Vazarin probably could do with a lot, yeah. Vazarin, I've basically got the minimum here and then not a lot else. So I'm going to put on a Vazarin lens. Vazarin needs more focus. Snake Raider, you're as bad as Quintus today. You are genuinely as bad as Quintus today. Am I trying to max out all trees? Eventually, yeah, Zoom. Eventually. I said, was it Vazarin? Yeah. I have an idle on Vazarin lens, apparently. Protea, I think that would be a waste, so I'm just going to go for the greater one. That'll do. Alright then. Yeah, Lava on Protea does work very well for Blaze Artillery, absolutely. But what we're going to do here, I'm going to grab the Rubico. And then the rest of this should be absolutely fine. Let me just make sure this is the right Rubico. It is good. The same as you, Snake Raider. The same as you. What else do you think at this point, Snake Raider? Come on. You're not new here. So we're going to head on over to Adaro. Now, this is more demonstrative that Protea is not exactly the right way to run this mission for this, but it's going to give us a little bit of a peek at it. It's going to give us a little bit of a peek. Eurydice 4 is not a pretty decent nuke, no. If you define pretty decent nuke by what Eurydice does, you haven't left the basic star chart. Alright, Blaze Artillery, go. Okay, that could have been a little bit more impressive, not gonna lie, but still they're all dead. And he is dead as well. There we are. Do I know Hollow? Who's Hollow? So no, it's the answer. But alright, let's run through here as quick as we can. I'm just gonna drop these everywhere I go. Give energy plus. That is not energy. Try again. I know it always comes third, but still. Hollow Knight, never played it. Never played it. Alright, that should be enough energy. Let's go. I mean, as far as abilities go, I would say that Protea's second ability, not even an ultimate one, second ability, does a pretty darn decent job. We'll just pop this here, and they're all dead. Nice, happy, set and forget turret. It does job. It does the job. There are some enemies left alive over this way, so we're just going to have to go quickly deal with them. You, mate. Can I test out Vobin after Protea? I'm working my way through the pick a frame request at the moment. So if you want to see Vobin in action, make sure you pick a frame. Use the channel point option at the bottom of the screen, or if you don't have enough channel points, if you don't have enough spanners, divide any of the costs by 10, and then you can use that as bits. That is a fair compromise instead. Channel points are the free option. It is great to play, terrible to farm. I mean, honestly, I didn't find her farm that bad, but, you know, I am lucky. We have established this many times over. I am just lucky.
Inform the queens we have found their subjects.
Oh, hey, we got a lich. Potential lich candidate. Where are you hiding? I really dislike it when they just hide behind a procs forever. Jaya Prime when? Not for a while, Ragnos. Come on now. Why ask these kinds of questions, Ragnos? It just makes you sound young and silly. I mean, if that's what you're going for, then fair enough. Job done. Hey, what you got on you? I don't want it. I already got a Shaka. I can't be bothered to farm it up for Valence. Yeah, Gauss's Thermal Sunder does a lot more work than Eurali's 4th ability, absolutely. I don't even know the name of Eurali's 4th ability, that's how bad it is. I genuinely couldn't tell you the name of Eurali's 4th ability.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, that was unfortunate. Get some emergency shielding, don't mind me. Easy way to dealing with those heat procs. Which abilities should I get for Helmet? Just unlocked it. Well, no games. The very first thing you can do is you can farm up Rhino. That's going to be an easy pickup. If you go grab yourself Rhino, that gives you Roar. That is a brilliant pickup for a lot of situations. Next after that, if you want to, you can go and get yourself Prochi for Dispensary. That's a nice, good pickup. You can get yourself another Sevagoth for Gloom. That's another nice pickup. Can I think of a better scaling nuke than Thermal Sunder? Does everyone just forget that Equinox exists? Like, there's scaling and then there's literally infinite potential damage. Literally infinite. I mean, sure, Gauss can get some damage done, you know. Let's just look at my Gauss here. Oh yeah, here's a lovely Gauss. I've subsumed it out on this one, but that's fine. Switch this over a second. So, you know, we got some stats there. It's like, oh, look at that heat damage, 2,535. Oh, that'd be great. Oh. And you can cast again, it'll deal double, and cast again, it'll do more, and more and more. And that's great. And I swear, some people look at Equinox here, and they look at Maim, and they're like, 60 slash damage? 60? And you call that a nuke? Like, well, once you charge it up a little bit, doesn't take very long these days. Yeah, it's definitely a nuke. I think it absolutely slaps. Equinox is a very powerful frame when it comes to nuking. She kind of defines nuking. No one else can come quite as close as Equinox to nuking, because if everyone around her tries harder to nuke, Equinox just gets better at nuking. Equinox just gets better. So, yeah. It gets to the point where Equinox can just focus on cycling Maim. Doesn't need to do anything else. Let everyone else keep trying to go and get some kills, and then she just does it again. Silverstrom saying, just to confirm, you can sack Thermal Sunder twice. So, you can... Thermal Sunder, you can just keep casting. You can just keep casting. It's not a buff ability. It's not like stacking in that regard. You can just cast it. It'll deal damage based on the details which have been outlined on the wiki. I can't remember off the top of my head, but the wiki has the full info there. Definitely worth checking that. Right, Silverstrom earlier requested Sevagoth, so I suppose we can grab the old ghosty boy. Let's grab old ghosty here. I just realised my Rubico doesn't have a lens on it, and that just invalidates what I did a moment ago. That's a shame. Let's fix that. Have a lens. What lens are we going to put on you? I've got a Vazarin lens. I'll do. Whilst we're at it, Sevagoth, you can have a lens. I've got lenses coming out my ears now, so you can have a Maduro lens. Don't know why. Just feel like giving him that one. We'll just give him that one. Alrighty then. That should do us fine. Let's give that another run. Let's see how these different frames handle it. It was Adaro, yeah. Why not? Okay, now if we're running Sebagoth, we're running Gloom. I mean, that's just a given. Why they're facing each other? That's better, thank you. Literally, that was the kindest grenade I've ever had. There I am, about to be upset that they're looking at each other and they just immediately turn away. Well, he's going to see the body. Nope. Yep, he saw the body. Looked like he hadn't, but he had. Hello! You gotta love star chart enemies. You gotta. You just kind of walk in front of them and Sentinel goes, oh, hey, murder. I can murder. What was that guy even doing? It looked like he was just kind of crawling on the floor. He's fine though. If they want to crawl on the floor, they can crawl on the floor. Oh, apparently I missed an enemy back there. Mr. Enemy, where are you? There you are. Maybe I'm having to go back. Someone. Oh, oh no, never mind. They were up. They died. One enemy dropped down there. There he is. And now we go this way. I mean, this way. There we go. Now, Sebagoth isn't a frame I would really recommend when it comes to focus farming. Because he doesn't really have anything to benefit it. We're just going through this mission because Silver Troll requested Sebagoth for Sebagoth reasons. Yes. Let's just explode a couple times. And that allows us to use this. Back. Also, yeah, Sebagoth, ghostly form has some pretty damaging claws. Quintus, yes. You know what you did, Quintus. So today, yes. That was an absolute monster of a mission. You know your sins. You get what's coming to you. Where is that guy going? Yo, bruh. Thank you. I've realised I think I'm outside of the range of Gloom, so despite the fact that Gloom is still running on my main body, I don't get its benefits now. That's fun. Also, I have no energy, which is doubly fun. There we go, now that's some energy. A wise decision. Of course it's a wise decision. I should probably just permaban you from picking frames, Quintus. Oh, we're out of that mode. Back to just shooting people in the air, I guess. That one, that one, that one, that one. Oh, I missed. You live for a millisecond. Can you transfer from Sebagoth's shadow? I believe. Should be able to. Don't see why not. Let's see if we can get back to test that with. Alright. There we go, shadow, and then... No, apparently not. It deactivates the shadow. Huh. Well, the more you know. Flap. They thought they were hidden. In truth, they were. I just... Wax. If you operate out from Sebagoth's shadow and die, do you go back to frame or shadow? Back to frame, it seems, because you cancel the shadow. Yeah, fun fact. Just to confirm, are exalted weapons inherently worse at focus farming? I believe exalted weapons would count as an ability, and therefore the affinity should go to your Warframe. If I recall correctly. Should 100% go to your Warframe. Do I think Gloom should censor on the shadow when using a shadow? It would be nice if the shadow had Gloom, but because the frame and shadow are supposed to be distinct, it makes sense that gloom doesn't follow it, because otherwise you wouldn't have access to your energy bar, you'd just have an ability following you with no actual knowledge or information on it. Now, no information is not exactly new to DE and the way they run the game, but yeah. I just don't see it being a good idea. Alright, mission complete. Damn jump. Mission complete, let's get out of here. I mean, Dowscape, the easy way to find out would be to test it. You know, if you've never done any testing but you're just curious about something, test it. This is a channel that says, hey, you got a question? Test it. That's how you do it. Big old chunk of the stuff, like 95% of what I have on my channel, comes from, hey, let's test it. Do you subsume Grendel? You can if you want to, Ragnos. But there's no one stopping you from doing that. Oh, I want to screenshot those results to make it easier to find them later. There we go. Thank you, me. Yes, I said that. What makes me play this game? You get burned out too quickly. Well, motivation. If you're looking for motivation from me on how to play the game, I haven't got it for you. I haven't got it for you. If you're getting burned out quickly, it may just be that you don't enjoy Warframe as much as I do. There's nothing I can really say to change that for you. At least not directly. You may want to think about how you approach the game. You may want to think about what your goals are in the game, where you find fun in the game. But it is possible that you just don't enjoy it, this type of game. I had a similar experience when it came to your survival gatherer crafting style games. Minecraft is a wonderful game, and I've enjoyed that a lot. But then you would think, well, if I like exploring and gathering stuff and building stuff, I would love No Man's Sky. And I don't. And it's like, okay, well, how about this other one then that's come along? Valheim. Oh, my friends love it. Let's join my friends on Valheim. I'm like, I did. Enjoy it. Multiple times over it happens. Ragnos, seriously, will you stop getting so antsy about things not going your way the second you're wondering about it? You're pissing me off. Thank you. So yeah, when it comes to those games, I'm just not really connected with them. And I realised it just turns out that I'm not actually really into that genre of games. Valheim, for No Man's Sky, that kind of stuff together, I'm just not really into them. And there's nothing anyone can fix about that. That's just how those are. My friends enjoyed them, I didn't. Might be the same for you on Warframe here, dude. Winters, cheers. Does anyone love No Man's Sky? Plenty of people do, yeah. Plenty of people do. Alright then. Let's have a look. Ed has requested another Protea run. Okay. 2 people wanting Protea today. Sure. Why not? We'll keep going through until we're out of the requests. Just gonna... But why not? Why not, guys? Let's do it. You know what? You think you're funny, but you're not actually funny. Come back later. Take a break. Take a wee. Get that out of your system, dude. Come back later. There it is, the motivation. You like to play occasionally, but it's not something you want to spend huge amounts of time on. That's perfectly legit. That's perfectly fine. No problem with that way of enjoying games. Give energy, plus. Give energy, plus. There we go. Flat. More energy? Thank you. Hello! Flat. Yeah, Protean Stories definitely do not need any kind of buff. They're fine. You have to mod them correctly to really use them, but they're fine. You like the infinite planets concept in No Man's Sky? It was a nice idea. My issues with No Man's Sky, the crafting system just didn't feel deep to me. It felt like there were many steps, but there was no depth to it. It was just, you get the gizmo, and then you put the gizmo through the gizmo maker, and that gives you the Gizmo 2, and then you put the Gizmo 2 through the Gizmo Maker, and that gives you Gizmo 3, and yeah. So the graphics system wasn't really there for me. The infinite exploration, well, with very few exceptions, most of the planets in No Man's Sky are color palette swaps. They function basically the same, and worse still, once you have seen around about 5 square meters of a planet, you've seen the planet. Again, aside from just yawn quirks of, oh look, the RNG creator managed to make a cliff this time rather than just a slight hill. Like, wow, a whole cliff? My god, that's... exploration! Never seen a cliff before. Just didn't get me. Yes, I did, Zoom. I did. I even upgraded the warp drive to allow me to go to different coloured stars, to go to the more exotic ones. And I saw a couple exotic things. And then I went to another different system and saw the exact same exotic things. I was like, oh. Oh wow, so exotic that I've managed to find it twice in 2 entirely different star systems. In a row! Yeah. Wide as an ocean, deep as a puddle. Which weren't interesting enough to me. Just not interesting enough. Quintus, honestly, I stopped following it. You are in the hands of Athelia, and Athelia knows what is needed when it comes to maximum strength. Athelia is very well versed on the Discord when it comes to maximum strength, so you're in good hands. I left y'all to it. I did not need my input. Do I think Grenade Fan is useful for damage? It's crowd control. It has got damage aspects to it, but outside of the star chart, that damage isn't really going to be doing a lot. It is much more crowd control. I was listening to the news about No Man's Sky right from early on. Right from early on. The advertising of this great galaxy. It's infinite procedural generation, so many possibilities, so many things to discover. I'm in bubble. And not only did we get some bare bones version of that, oh, I won't take the Lich now. Not only did we get some bare bones version of that on release, which hasn't really been improved on since, to be quite honest. Every time they've said there's been improvements, I've had a look and frankly really not. But not only that, the updates they then followed with seem to focus around anything but exploration. That with other design choices, it just didn't really gel with me. It just didn't really gel with me. But yeah. Could have been a lot better. But it tried to be something that it couldn't be. What happened to the Lich? I have no idea. I'm gonna check. Oh. Enemies are confused as to how to get to me, and I know the feeling. Something up here. Oh, nope. Oh, apparently it died, whatever it was. I mean, you gotta give these enemies credit. What? What is... Oh, okay. I was wondering what the hell was on my minimap. There was nothing here. That. Yeah, that guy regrets waking up. Quintus, no, I lost the very next encounter. That's one I showed the screenshot of afterwards. The very next encounter was just well more damage than I had health, and I had no way to defend against it. It was a big fat L. Yeah, that build, it was doomed from early on. It just kind of kept on running on life support. Zoom, I'd stopped following No Man's Sky after about 4 or 5 different updates of, oh wait, this is actually not making the game even remotely close to what I was purchasing it for. I stopped following their updates. Sogvia, cheers. Sogvifa, I should say. Cheers. Any care and concern I had for the No Man's Sky updates stopped when they seem to be focusing on not fixing their core gameplay issues. Or rather, the core gameplay loop, maybe they didn't see it as issues, but I definitely did. Chocolika, you cannot, no. You can pick up Warframe. If you want to add a suggestion to it of the kind of approach you'd like to see, sure, but otherwise, no. No games. Is Revenant a Warframe? In answer to your question, can you pick Revenant for pick a frame? Is Revenant a Warframe? That one should really answer itself. Alright. Finally gotten through the request down to Ragnars's request for some ambient. Sure, let's do that. Let's bring out the ambient for a bit. Just turn off the in-game now. Enough of that. Enough of that. Get the ambient list instead. My screen around a little bit. There we go. Okie dokie. Now we had Snake Raider request for Euralia's great focus. No, I'm just gonna decline that, Snake Raider. Honestly, you guys know exactly how I feel about Euralia, so you know what? No, just I'm shoving that one in the bin. Have the points back. Not doing it. Not doing it. Instead, Obsolete November Bot was saying, let's give Boobin some love. So, Borbin. Who calls him Boobin? What the hell is that? Let's give Borbin some love. And I'm going to bring the full in, because why not? Earlier I had a request for Forban. Yeah, Obsolete November Bot. As you may have just noticed, I have picked it up. You made that request 21 minutes ago. 21 minutes ago. I do see that there. I have a whole queue of them. Don't you worry. You may not be familiar with how Twitch works, but when you make a redemption like that, until I either accept it or cancel it and refund you the points, it stays on the list. I've always got it there. Don't worry. I ain't missing it. Let's see how Revenant runs on the same thing. Why not? Why not?
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marine stationed.
Just gonna call the elevator because I can. I always feel like I should be able to jump up that, but for some reason I just keep slipping. And it's a bad day to beat all of them guys. Yep, bad day to be them. Oh, we just got caught in it as well. Alright. That works. Do I have his automaton? I do not. Now, this Phobin build is very basic. I don't think I have a former on him. It is a very basic build. But it does still allow me to do this. Which is very bright. Not great for group play, let me tell you. But it gets the job done. I probably should have the Photon Strike Automaton if I'm going to do this kind of thing, but yeah. I mean, I could make it brighter, but I actually enjoy having eyeballs. So, yeah, I'm just not going to do that. Oh, I've run out of energy. Oh, I have energy. That was very conveniently timed. That was... You'll be forgiven for thinking that one was scripted. That was very conveniently timed. Wow, 366 focus. Man, you can't get that anywhere else. Actually, I don't think I have a lens on Varbon, so that would count. I would explain it.
Subject found. Moderate clone rot. Initiating reclamation.
Hot take Warframe's about for the environment. I don't think the environment is what the Warframes have in mind. Let's be realistic now. We're not really focused on that. That's not a hot take. Barely a take. Turns out war and mass murder, yeah, usually not exactly environmentally focused. They dead? I think they're dead. I think they're dead, yeah. Yeah, we could also spam Bastille if I went for the setup for it. There are various ways you can blind people with Vauban. Various ways. Mostly, though, I use them more as a way to just mess around. Because I can. I don't really use them all that much. When I do, it's mostly to mess around. Yeah, kind of same zoom. Kind of same. Was there an enemy here? Oh, there was. I just didn't see him. There's a few back here still, actually. Probably get that. What do you got? Oh. No one needs scuba Garrick. No one needs that.
The enemy is broken.
Enemy's broken! Alright, let's get out of here. Which way? This way? This way for the exit. Did I see Nightmare Frame's video? No, I did not. I don't really watch... Actually, no, I don't really. I don't watch any other Warframe creators. At all. Partly because I don't want to unintentionally just end up ripping off someone else's stuff because I just happen to remember it. And partly because I don't need to. Quite frankly, I don't need to. Show you Lotus fashion? I haven't done any. I've left Lotus as she is. If she wants to dress differently, she can do that on her own time. I'm not dressing her up. That's her job. Alrighty then, so that was your Vauban. Alright, what's the next request? We got a request of some Ash for Zilly bleed proc numbers. Well, we can have some Ash. Can't guarantee the bleed procs. We can have some Ash. Let's bring out Ash Prime, why not? And if I'm going to bring out Ash Prime, let's bring out... Here's the choice. Yeah, let's go to Strezza. That the one I'm looking for? It is the one I'm looking for. Wonderful. Ash, let's switch you to... I think it's this. No. This. No. This. First build? Oh, it is my first build. Oh. Okay. Cool. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Ash build, yeah. Oh, and let's just double quickly trickle check. I don't have a lens on here. Let's fix that as well. Let's give you eeny, meeny, money, mo. This one's got actually, wait, no. I have Luma lenses. Greater and Iru. Let's do that one. There's apparently some Azuna cosplay. And your guess is as good as mine. Actually, you probably know more. You've named it. What's the name of this song? This song is called Crevasse. It is part of the Stream Beats ambient playlist. Alright, Invis and Murder. Gotta love a bit of invisible murdering. They have no idea it's even happening. Ooh. If I go visible, they might have one idea. He's gonna have an idea. He's gonna live long enough to do anything about it. Strangely enough, my arcane has refused to proc this entire time. That's a little bit annoying. Teleport needs an enemy? Yes, it does, yeah. Which allows me to just kind of spam it until it actually hits an enemy. And then I just kill them. Oh, hey, my arcane proc. That's good. Hi, mate. You're doing a great job hiding there. Don't you worry. The big, bad, nasty Ash will never get you there. Yeah. About that. There's one downside, where all the enemies are hidden from me. There we go, that works. Oh, and my arcane just procced again, as we can see in the top right, so I've just got free invisibility for a bit. Who needs to cast Smokescreen? We be invisible. Now this obviously isn't much of a stealth run, because all the enemies are alert all the time. Well, some of the enemies are alert.
Subject found. Moderate clone rot. Initiating reclamation.
I could infuse on Equinox's sleep ability. It's just not needed. I'm not using it for that right now. We're just stabbing our way through. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Actually, I can just swing it at them. Let's be honest, I don't need this Fatal Teleport on this level. Fatal Teleport is very good at taking down stronger targets. I mean, that worked. And goodbye stealth. Wait, no, that wasn't goodbye stealth. I thought they were alerted. He's alerted. My stealth multiplier is not being affected. Well, it's bugged out, chat. I will enjoy it. But, I'll tell you, is that... Wait, no, it fixed itself. Never mind, it was fun. Oops. Oh, just die, please. Thank you. Weapon, I'm using the Distressor Prime. And there I'm using Ash's Bladestorm. We just kind of paint all the enemies red, and then they just kind of unalive. I didn't check the Lich? Of course I didn't check the Lich. I don't need to check the Lich. I've got every single Kuva weapon. And I'm not spending the time trying to upgrade them all one at a time for a few extra percentage points of damage. Because that's quite a lot of grind for not a lot of return on weapons which, by and large, I don't actually use. Let's be realistic now, I just mostly don't use them. There are other weapons I just prefer having in hand. Like for example, Kuva Shield Egg. Could be using it for the finisher damage here, but Distress is just faster, feels nicer. Well, this should kill a couple of them. Also, fun fact as well, Ash's Bladestorm helps proc Arcane Trickery, which is why I've got seemingly infinite invisibility at the moment. I just cast on a group of enemies and they just never get anywhere. Quint was a 75-bit saying, gonna have to head off now, get some final studying before industry certification. Why are they attacking me? I'm invisible. We don't see enough Nova on these streams. Gonna start working on fixing that. Alright, Quintus, thank you for the 75 bits, and yeah, we'll have Nova next run then. We'll have Nova next run. Kinda wish Ash's Bladestorm didn't require a second press to activate. Yeah, it'd be a different way of running the ability at that point, but yeah, I get what you mean. I get you. Talscape said, good problem will be what damage percentage on Kuva weapons should be left on the ground and just redoing the Lich leveling, rather than find multiple same weapon to combine them. Talscape, that would be a terrible problem to solve, because it doesn't work like that. You can't see the percentage of the weapon until you've actually started the whole process. At least as far as I'm aware, you can't. Can? Well, that's news to me. I've never seen that anywhere. Yeah, you only get the percentage when you actually stab them. Get this screen pop up. I got a 34%. Well, it's not as bad as it could be. You get down to the very end of things and you're like, oh, 27%? Fuck you. Yeah. I thought I was going to have better luck with the sisters. Because if we look at my first few sisters above us, I got myself a 42%. I was like, you know what, that's pretty decent. 42%, good starting point. Then my next one, 55%. I'm like, oh yeah, this is going in my favour. Next one, 59%. Like, oh, I don't need to get a second one of these. I could go to 60%, but that'd be a waste of time. 59% is doing me fine. Yeah, then things kind of went south. 25%. 39, not so bad. 27%. 25%. 26%. 27%. Yeah, things kind of went badly then. Our sisters basically just different liches? Yeah, they're the Corpus version. They have different mechanics, but functionally otherwise they're basically the same. They're the Corpus adversary. And now they're going to just talk for a bit. But we're hearing the sounds of dead people mocking me. Funny that. Alrighty, so Quintus requested a Nova run. Skipping the queue of his bits there, so let's bring out Nova, shall we? Now, my go-to Nova build is, again, I don't use Nova that much, so the only thing I actually have on this build is, hey, let me just create portals as cheaply as possible, and then let's move quickly once I've gone through them. That's it, that's the build. No former, no concern or consideration for anything else, really. Just let me make some portals, and then even more portals. By the way, let me start with all the energy so I can just have all of the portals, and occasionally dodge. That's what I use Nova for, just more portal plus. Just more portal. No pity system for progenitor status chance? No. You got a pity system for getting the item you actually want. Status, the actual, not status chance, the, what do you call it? Progenitor bonus? Nah. That's just what it is. What are my recommended tenet and the personal element preferences for them? As for Flower Shop, I've done a full video on the tenet weapons, aside from the melees, and I've also done a video on what elements you should get on every tenet and Kuva weapon, so check those out. I've already got videos there for you, my dude. Already got the videos out there. Hey Space Cadet, hope you're doing well. Technically, Valence Fusion is a bit of a pity system. It is in a way. If you consider the alternative would be just keep on killing liches until you got a 60% or as close to it as you dared to go for, in a way, Valence Fusion is a pity system. Yeah, you're right. It's more of a progress system than a pity system, but functions basically the same way. Let's be honest now. We can get all stuck up in mechanical differences and semantics, or just accept, yeah, it's basically a pity system. I remember when I put out the video about the Lich pity system stuff, and some people were like, that's not a real pity system. The way pity systems work is that after you've failed to get what you wanted X times, it then just gives it to you. I only know of a single pity system, but because I heard of it, it's the only way it's real. Yeah, don't be that guy on YouTube, or anywhere in life, ever. Don't be that kind of person. No one thinks you're smart, no one thinks you're cool, no one thinks you're friendly. Everyone just wants to either punch you in the face or forget that you exist. Don't do that. You will die loveless, and I will not mourn you. Simply put. The absolute pedants that you get over on YouTube. It is horrifying how many people think they are smarter than the world. I know it's a surprise, silly, I know. More than one way of achieving the same end result? It's crazy! Could you imagine nuance in this universe? Rainover, cheers. But no, seriously, yeah. I'd rather a conversation with some Grenier. Some of those people. Oh, I've got a few different mocking voices. I think I know what's going on, you know. For the absolute dullards.
Subject found.
Got the nasally whiny. I know how the world works. The ones where you just want to slap them and send them to a speech therapist. You know. There's various silly voices you can go for representing all various kinds of YouTube commenters. But I still read them all. I still read them all because there are plenty of decent people there too. There are still plenty of decent people, or just decent comments in the YouTube comment section. But if you come out with absolute travesty of comments, it's over. If you come out with some absolute travesty of comments, I'm probably just going to shadow ban. Is there a reason I don't spawn liches in Cassini? What makes you think I'm spawning liches? I'm not even looking at them, Tilly. What makes you think I'm spawning liches? They're spawning around me. I'm not the one trying to get them to spawn. They just happen because I haven't got a lich. And I haven't got a lich because I don't want a lich. You just got back? Well, usually I'll put a clue to what I'm doing in the title of a stream. Today's title includes the word focus, and this is a great mission for focus farming when you're not told to use frames which are not great at focus farming on this mission. So, yeah, it's a bit of a hard one to get, I'll give you that. It is a bit of a hard one to get. You have to infer that one. But we're not lich hunting here. No. You're very right, Cassini would be the place to go for lich hunts. Foil the Kuva Queen's bait into a lich trap? Yeah. Turns out if you just don't kill them, you never get a bad guy against you. Yeah, designer, this is Adaro on Sedna. That was a satisfying portal right there. Straight into extraction. That was a satisfying one. I like that one. Also, somehow I got 7 Unaira focus. What was that on? How did I get 7 focus? Okay. I must have picked up just a couple affinity orbs somewhere, and it gave a teeny tiny bit to both the Observer and Distresser. Or to Distresser. Probably a better lens. That'll be it. Basic one on the Observe and a greater one on Distresser. That's gotta be it. Yeah, Nova can be a bit funky times when she clips out of the map. There are various ways Nova can do that. It can get a bit frustrating at times, yeah. Otherwise, she's alright if you just want to, bolt around the place, or slow enemies down, or paradoxically speed them up. Or if you want to hear people tell you about how she's totally an amazeballs nuke and everyone should use her, because there's no other better nukes out there, get really attached to their ideas. I was trying to help a friend get a Sister Parvus, and they kept dying as soon as he knocked them down. Oh, Space Cadet, when you... Let's say they were dying, was it the Sister Candidate who was dying when you knocked them down? Because if the wrong person knocks them down, then it actually doesn't count. They just die. The same's true of Lavelings. If the wrong person kills them, they just die. It has to be the person who's supposed to be spawning it that then also downs them. If someone else kills them, or if it gets spawned for someone else, then the whole system just goes wibbly wobbly. Because that's how the weapon selection knows how to pick the right kind of weapon to give you, because it knows who it's checking in the first place. So yeah, the game doesn't actually tell you that anywhere. It's not shown anywhere. It's a bit of a niche one because it requires you to farm for them using someone else's help directly. But if you don't do that, then it all just works. That's probably what you're experiencing there, Space Cadet. The best way to help your friend is to actually stop helping them. Or get yourself a sister already, so that then the game won't try to trigger one for you. It will definitely be for them, and then your friend can just be the one that focuses on dealing with the candidate. That'll do it. Alright, Choconica has requested Titania Super Speed, please. Yeah, sure, we can have some Titania Super Speed. You know what? I've been messing around with focusy bits over at Adaro. I was going to do some stealth farms there, but we've got 1,000,001 frame requests today. So instead, I'm going to take Titania over to a different place so you can get some focus. We're going to go to the Void Flood here at Everview. What's the most efficient method of farming focus? That's a very good question, Orthobox. So good, in fact, I'm working on a video to give you that exact answer. I was intending to use more of this stream for general testing purposes, but hey, everyone's in a pick-a-frame mood today, so we've done a little bit less of that. But I'll be doing a full video on it once I've got the exact information to hand for it. One thing I can say is that if you don't want to be faffing around with various high-intensity farms, if you don't want to be trying out these super niche setups, and if you don't want to be dealing with Eidolons, you can just do these missions and you'll be golden. Just doing these missions is amazing in and of itself. But these missions, if I recall correctly, do not benefit from boosters. I'm fairly certain the focus you get isn't boosted at all. Might be wrong on that one, but I'm fairly certain of it. So if you do have boosters, other options may be more efficient if you want to do something. Yeah, Feathered Crow, you would think that kind of thing should probably be client-side. You would think so. In the same way that you would think a lot of things should be different to how they are in Warframe. It's a funky one, isn't it? It's a funky one.
Oh look, you sealed a rupture. Not bad.
Yay, Rupture sealed. Where's the next one? Where's the Vitablast? Where's anything? There we are. Vitablast has just spawned in. Is it me, or is Vitablast like 20 times darker than it needs to be? This is a tile set which is dark and is mostly teal and black coloured. And Vitablast is dark, mostly teal and black coloured. I gotta say, in terms of making it where I can see what the hell I'm doing, that doesn't help me see what the hell I'm doing. That really doesn't help me.
They can be destroyed.
You thought Vitablast glowed? It's not glowing for me. It hasn't got some stupid effect, has it, that requires me to have the accessibility setting turned stupid way. Where's accessibility on? There it was, that one. I don't know what I thought I saw. Visual effect intensity, which I normally have it turned down.
When we need it.
Please! Oh my god! And this is why we don't put everything under one setting. Because there are visual effects which go absolutely batshit insane all over the place. I have this down so I can actually see what the hell is happening. Because for some reason we need to have a million exploding effects everywhere in every public mission, and god damn the Xmas units. And so I turn this all the way down to minimize what the hell is happening so that I can actually see what is happening. But it turns out that for some reason, when you want to see what's happening, they've made it where these are coded to glow as an effect. Rather than just make them bright, it's an effect. Are you shitting me? Oh, that is ridiculous. I am genuinely annoyed by that. I am genuinely annoyed by that. Because look how much brighter it makes the fire. That's a window. I literally just did the bug thing where you fly into a window. Ugh! Yeah, I didn't want to see anything, chat. Don't mind me. This is on nearly 100. I think it's like 103. This is basically the default. Yeah, I didn't want to see anything. Why would that be? Why would Vitablast have to glow as an effect? I don't understand it. I genuinely don't understand that kind of decision making. God above. Oh, that's not fun. Oh, we'll deal with that static bubble in a moment. This explains why the Bastille was invisible? Yeah, because I use minimum effects. Because those effects get ridiculous when someone feels like having a good old laugh at everyone else's expense. It's funny if you're friends, it's not funny if some random bozo is like, hey, I'm Mirage, I've got Spore Laser. What, you wanted to see the game? No. That's not allowed. I turn the effects down to be able to see the game. And yeah. Makes it look better than just a bright texture. It's... Okay, there are various ways of implementing things, Ed. There are various ways of implementing things. And one of the things you can do is have more than one slider for the accessibility. A bit like if colorblind setting was just an on or off. You'd be like, but there's different types of colorblindness. No, no, no. You can either have colorblind on or off. I just... I didn't think I'd have to check effect intensity for the ability to see Vita Blast. That's not the kind of thing that crosses my mind as to... Oh, surely they wouldn't make it difficult to see Vita Blast if you're trying to see the game by turning down effects. That wouldn't make sense. Who would do such a... He would. I'm frustrated. Oh dear. That shit frustrates me.
I think you're carrying enough. Don't
You want to see a core gameplay mechanic? Damn right I did, Tilly. Yeah, damn right. Without being blinded every time I go into a public mission with someone using the AoE meta that DE created themselves. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, don't forget the angel for focus. I know, I can get to the angel. I can get to the angel. We'll get around to it. Where was the angel? Was it back at the other room? Probably back at the other room. It even affects the Vita Blast orb to my left, on my shoulder. I realise that now. That thing is a lot brighter with these effects on normally. I can actually see what's in the game. But also now, these things are huge spheres taking up the place. Yeah, not a trade-off I'm exactly happy with. Hey ho. Hey ho. It's just the world we got. Big ass bright colours and effects everywhere because remember, y'all kids, you aren't engaged if the things aren't shiny bright all the time. Stop with that stuff. It's what put me off even giving a try at Overwatch. I remember watching a friend of mine playing that one, and the game practically shit itself with colour all over the place. Going absolutely mental because he got 3 kills. I was like, it's amazed you got 3 kills? Shit. What happens if you actually do something amazing? Well, less shiny and more sturdy? Agreed, Raynuva. Agreed. Right, we'll take this to 12 Ruptures closed, and then I want to show you guys why the next video is going to be a bit delayed. I was debating on whether or not to show you guys, but after this effects thing, you know what? I'm in enough of a mood that I'm happy to show you guys why the next video is going to be delayed. Let's just grab some more of this glowing Vita Blast. Is there an angel around here? Check before we go. It's not in the spots I think to see one. No, so let's go. Alika, no one cares about you. Is there an angel spawn in here? I don't see it in the usual spots. I'm going to say no. Oh, I apparently need more Vita Blast. There we go. I flew over it. You have to be a little bit more specific than that. I appear to have flown over the entire map, Talscape. Has something to do with being Titania. Might be a bit of a giveaway there as to my ability to fly over absolutely everything. But yeah, you have to be a little bit more specific on that one. Oh, it's about the equivalent of saying it's over there. Last area thinks sword top of its wings. In the last area, okay. Well, we'll collapse this, and then I'll go looking for it. Space Cadet? No. Just no. Just no. Is there another large orb going to spawn somewhere? Please? That'd be nice. Oh, alright. Went for the smaller ones. This is going to frustrate me, even after the end of stream today. This is going to frustrate me, the fact that it's tied to bloody effect intensity. The brightness of the very mission objective. Imagine if the, that's it. Imagine if the UI icons, the waypoints, imagine if they were tied to effect intensity as well. We were like, oh, sorry, you want to see where you're going? Well, turn up your effects. It's basically the same thing. What do I use to stay alive in Razor Wing? I just keep moving. Mostly that. Just keep moving. Alright. There's not an angel in here. Let's check through to where A is currently, as it might be over there. Oh, did the bug thing again. Those windows. Is there an angel down here? There is not one there. Not one here. Yeah, he's going to be back the way you said then. So, let's see. Which way was it? Shit, I don't know where I came from. Ah! Did I come from this way? Maybe. Possibly. I mean, so far so good, yeah. And then it was... this way? Okay, this is a bit weird. Oh, health drain. Right, okay. You know what? The game doesn't want me to find this angel right now. The game wants me to go back there and do the objective. So, fine. We'll go back there and do the objective. Alright, game. Bastard.
Stop. They're helping. More than I can say for you. Something just changed. Any fighting difficulties to report?
Wow, she took a while to report that, didn't she? Something just changed. There we are at 61%. You can't see? That's the Skittle girl. She stops us from seeing. She's a menace. That's not your stream breaking.
You may notice combat conditions worsening.
Nope. Dodge that. You are a priority target. Please die. Thank you. I apparently did not grab as much Vital Blast as I thought. There we go. That should fill it up. Lovely. And there's some more Vital Blast. Grab you. We'll get ready to fill it all in just a sec. There we are. See, it's below me, and we're good. Alright. And yeah, just staying mobile is the main part of staying alive as Titania. Just stay alive. The set of debuffs doesn't change? It does change. Yeah, we just got the cold weapons one come up when previously it was health drain. So yeah, they do change. Man, sure wish I could see right now. That would be great. I'm basically firing at a health bar, hoping it's correct.
Self-extract at the marked location.
Alright, let's head over to the new A marker. Let's see if we can find the angel real quick. That would be good. Alright, angel. There it is. We found you. We found the angel. It was here all along. Yeah, the thing with Firewalker is it adds a little bit of crowd control because of the heat procs it puts on enemies. Can actually kill some of the weaker ones. Gives a speed boost. That's gone. So Firewalker actually does a few good things for me. Where's it? Fill this in whilst we do the shooting. There we are. Oh, gotta keep moving. Is this gonna fill up? It filled up. Alright, cool. Pop! Yeah, Vitablast can spawn in various weird locations. It can be a bit of a pain. That's where Titania is great, because she can just kind of get anywhere quickly and stops worrying.
Observation. Skittergirl is stalking you.
Of course Skittergirl is stalking me. I went far away from the objective. I went into a different plane of existence. And that's called being too far away from the objective. And the enemy have cold weapons. Alright, through the angel for a moment. I am going to need to deal with the fact that this is charging up around me, and that is not a good thing. There we go. Alright then, now we can deal with the angel, because I got a little bit more time to work with.
Skittergirl.
Hi, angel!
Oh, you are insufferable.
Wait. There we go. And finish it off. Nice. Back into Titania. Put as much hurt into it as we can. Oh, I've run out of energy. That is a little bit of a problem. That is definitely a little bit of a problem. This build is not designed to run out of energy. It's also not designed to be in missions this long, actually. And I still have Distress equipped. Oh, this is all bad. I thought I was about to use Clay Prime there. Yeah. Now it's going topsy-turvy. There we go. At least I can self-revive. Did I just lose all of that oh god, I need to leave. I need to leave. I need to leave now. Which way is extraction? Extraction is this way. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I do not have the abilities to kill these guys.
Flood has completely saturated this area. Failure to seal those ruptures
Well,
immediately
I tried.
will result in
I tried.
total failure.
At least that gives me my energy back. Let's go.
Void saturation is approaching critical levels. Critical levels can kill you. Shall I explain further?
Archimedean Yonta, you do not need to explain anything. I am leaving
Skittergirl
already.
likes to target stragglers.
There we go.
Right now.
Okay, well that went a little bit south when the energy ran out, but it's fine. It's fine. Reiki, if you failed to enter it's because you've already got a ticket. Don't worry, you're fine. You already sorted it, dude. Just gonna screenshot that. Use that later. Ah, bloody effects intensity. Bloody effects intensity. Who'd have guessed? Who would have guessed that you need to turn off your accessibility settings to be able to see things when you've turned them on to be able to see things? That's a good one. Also, you guys can now actually see the Ephemera on Titania. That's a good one. Alright. Let me just check one thing real quickly, see if it's been fixed before I go on to a rant about this. I'm in a ranty mood today. I am in a ranty mood. Let's just check that there. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2. Oh, it's still in play. Okay, that's fine. Right then, chat. Alright, let's head down to Zaran again a second. Down to the Chrysalith. And I wonder if any of you can tell me what's gone wrong here before I actually get to it. I wonder if anyone's on the same wavelength as we get there. Hello, King Phoenix. How you doing? Alright, so this is the reason that the next video I was looking to put together is unfortunately delayed, because I've had to change to a different idea whilst I wait for DE to fix what they've done.
All possibilities are real.
Yeah. If we open up the bounties... How many bounties have we got here, chat? How many bounties do you see on your screen right now? Do you see 3? Do you see 5? Do you see 12? Do you see 4? How many have we got here? You're probably all going to say 4 because it's a really obvious thing. There's 4. There's a 50 to 55, 70 to 75, 90 to 95, 110 to 115. They go up 20 levels a pop. Yes, Raynuva. Yeah. They go up 20 levels a pop. It's really simple. It's really simple. And if we open up this one here, you can see you can get Jaya, or Jaya's blueprint. You can get the Hairspire blueprint. You can get the AO-like blueprint. Nice and easy. Everyone could understand this, yeah? Nice and simple. There's nothing weird going on here whatsoever. So, for those of you who are watching this stream in the dark, brace yourself. You're about to have a bright screen. Here are the drop tables for the Zariman bounties. This is the DE drop tables. Let me move this to the side a bit here, okay? So we got the level 50 to 55 Zariman bounty. We got the 70 to 75. We got the 90 to 95. We got the 110 to 115. And wait, hang on. What's this one here? Why is there a level 60 to 65 bounty? Why are there 5 bounties listed? And why is it that whilst we're looking at this here, we notice that these are rewards for the level 1 bounty, these are rewards for the level 2 bounty, these are rewards for the level 3 bounty, and these two show a mix of the rewards from the 4th tier bounty. You see, we got Jaya Blueprint, that only drops from the 4th tier bounty, and Jaya Blueprint again. But for some reason we got Hespar Blueprint on this one and Aeolite Blueprint on that one. 2 different drop tables for not enough bounties. It's all wrong. We have 5 bounties in other places, Astro Flower Shop. This is specifically for the Zariman, which has only ever had 4. Only ever had 4 since release. It's a new thing, so welcome back. Now, this isn't just a case of, oh, well, they missed a Hespar on this one, and they missed the Aeolak on this one, so just move them over, because these drops, they add up. They add up. I'm going to triple check, just on the off chance. 11.67, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And we got 2 lots of 10%. We got a 6.67, and we got 2 lots of 13.33. Yeah, just confirm, yeah, that's 100%. Within rounding errors. So, the drop tables D have put out are categorically wrong. These do not match what actually is available in game, or what the game shows isn't actually correct. Now, I would assume it's the drop tables they've published are incorrect because we've only got 4 bounties. Is Jaya tradable? I don't believe so. I haven't double checked. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I haven't double checked because, quite frankly, I've been focused on other stuff in the moment, Dragon Ball. I would imagine no, like every other Warframe. But yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Now you see, that's a bit of a problem specifically for me, because I was going to do a video looking into the time it takes to farm absolutely everything in the game, or in Zariman. I was going to look into the farm time to get Jaya, to get the Aeolek, to get the Ultinox, to get the Hespar. All of those ones. I wasn't going to go on to the time to farm Focus and Void Plumes. That would be its own separate thing. But for these core bounty drops, I was going to have a look at the farming time for those. That's not really absolutely everything. I've oversold that a bit. Just the bounty items is what I'll be looking at. And the associated farms required to actually construct those. But if the drop tables are not just wrong, they are nonsensical. Well, that just ends it. I can't continue what I was doing. I was running off details. I was running off bits and pieces here. I was like, oh yeah, this is the farm. These are the numbers. I'll run that through, and oh, look at that. I've got my equations. I've got my answers. Let's turn this into a script. I looked at the stuff here. I was like, hang on. Wait, no, these are wrong. And then I scrolled up and I saw there were 5 bounties. And I kind of lost my mind for a bit, wondering how does this even happen? You know, I've not gone complete rage mode because I'm still censoring myself. But how does this even happen? How do we get a bounty that doesn't exist with its drop table posted, but the drop table is actually the drop table of the next bounty, which has the drop table of the next bounty, which has a bastardized version of these 2 drop tables? It is miscommunication. You're right, Adam Mike, but it's kind of miscommunication that, once again, this shouldn't happen. You're right, Ed. It does show that, yeah. These drop tables are not actually connected to the game. Just gonna have that really loud bike go past. I hope that didn't come through, but they are. These are not only not connected to the game, but they are not carefully checked enough. Whatever their process is doesn't include double checking that. It's a simple thing, you know, it's not exactly stopping the game from playing, but it's the kind of thing that really shouldn't be happening. You know, you change one table, you update the other. It should just be part of the process, so yeah. I have made DE aware of this. I have already alerted DE to this, so they are going to get that sorted out. I just don't know when. And so I've had to put on hold the work I've been doing on that. And for those of you who submitted to the form I put out asking for your runtimes, this was going to go into part of this video, bringing it all together. We got the runtimes, the quick people, the not so quick people, the really not so quick people, various different missions, various different approaches with different tiers of bounties, no bounty at all. Bring all of that together to give you guys practical farming times. But I can't do that if the information I'm giving is objectively and clearly wrong. And if it weren't for the fact that this extra bounty was here, if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have known. Oh, why that popped up? Okay. I wouldn't have known. Like, I would probably have got through checking this and then gone, wait, hang on. Where's the Hespar? That might have clued me in, I'll be honest. Yeah, that would have probably clued me in. But it was the fact that I noticed there were 5 bounties and that just really threw it out. So, yeah. That's why I might be a bit later on putting out a video today. Well, not today, this week. I might be a bit later on that than I had intended, because I've had to just put that on hold and work on an entirely different video. Because this one just can't be done. Not until DE fix it, and I have no idea when they're going to. Not in a good mood about that. That was really annoying to come across. These very thoroughly annoying. But there we are. So you add that on with the old, you know, accessibility option thing we've discovered here as well. Oh, it's just wonderful. I'm gonna pop that to 50 for a bit. Best on 10 for me, but sure. Sure. It's great. Wonderful. Space Kit saying I ended up buying Ultinux with 75% discount because spending about running the same mission nearly 4 times across the span of a couple of days. You didn't get it. I mean, fair. That's fair. The farms are certainly a bit intensive. I don't know what the actual drop rates are. They are a bit intensive. It might be a little bit painful for you to know. I just go into inventory. Let me see. Ultinox. Did I get the Ultinox? Oh. Apparently don't have the Ultinox pieces. No. Oh, I can't even spell Hespar now. But I have gone and got myself another Hespar blueprint. I haven't got the blades, but I have got that. I think it was the Aeolak I got really lucky on. Yeah, I've got 3 blueprints of these, 4 of the stocks, 1 the receiver. I still haven't got the barrel, mind you. So, actually, yeah, looking at it, from all of the missions I've run, guys, all of those missions I've run, and I've not done just a couple. Yeah, if we have a look at the Lanthorns, bear in mind that I've already ranked up all the way with the holdfast, so I've already spent the stuff there, and I built all of the what do you call them? Incarnate weapons. So I've already spent a bunch of Lanthorns. I've still already got 55 of them. I've not been messing around. I have got quite a few of the bits and pieces. And yet when it comes to the new stuff, yeah, no blueprints there for that. None for that. I have got built versions of these, but the actual built ones were given to me by DE. As just part of the creator stuff, they gave it to me. So, yeah. Well, I have to declare that anyway. A freebie. Battle drops and void cascades, you can buy them cheap off the market. I mean, yeah, you can get them off people, but it still means having to get them off people. Nice that they allow us to trade for these parts this time. Still a bit of a ball ache. Have I actually ended up with all the parts for Jaya? I've been doing various different bounties, so I might. No, I actually haven't. I've got 2 Jaya blueprints and a Jaya chassis. And of course the Jaya that DE gave me. I haven't got the neuroptics or systems. Yeah. Right, I've not done that many bounties, but yeah, still not got that either. Hey. Now, No Games For You requested a Revenant run, so let's grab Revenant. I haven't actually used Revenant since the update, so this could be eye-opening, guys. I'm going to bring the Fenmore, I'm going to bring the Latum, and I'm going to bring the Praedos. We're going to go full evolution on this one, guys. Full evolution. Let's do it. And free space. If that's the only mission you enjoy, that's the only mission you enjoy. Don't forget that other people will enjoy other things. That is just your personal experience. Don't forget that. Revenant in Cascade is a pain. You know what? Let's do it. Everything else has been a pain already. Let's do it. Let's see if there is a bounty for that. That'd be even better. Cascade? No. Exterminate? Yeah. Wow. Well, there goes that idea. Yep, there isn't a bounty for it. I'll just have to do it blankly then. Do it default. 1 Void Cascade. Let's do this. Okay. Pop this. Pop that for the extra strength. Oh. Do it.
The corpus have triggered the deployment of Thrax-possessed exolizers. Deployed all together, they will cause an instant void cascade.
Take out these. Where are they? There's that one.
So they can cleanse the ship instead of corrupting it.
Burn you down.
That possessed exolizer is spitting out contamination. Use your void power.
And there we are. All right, so we're on the road now. We're on the road.
Oh,
I missed every shot on him. There we go.
enemy forces move into your location.
Yeah, but Miser, you got lucky. If you got them all easy, you got lucky. That's it. None of this new stuff can be farmed easily, unless it is a direct purchase.
Possessed exolizer located.
So the arcanes, you can directly purchase them. So the farm for those is nowhere near as bad as it could be. But for the Hespar, the Aeolak, for what's it, Jaya herself. Yeah, there's no easy way to farm those. There's no easy way. And a lot of people are going to be having a poor experience with that, or at least a long experience. It's up to you if you decide that's a poor experience. Anything you need from Void Armageddon, I'm going to say is a poor experience. Oh, let's not be having any of that, thank you. Nice of him to sit still to do that, though. Means that I can get the full charge on later. Apparently a team of 4 Revenants decided to do 250 exos in one run. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I mean, that's what they find fun. Go. Sure, go for it. Like I say, fun is subjective. Do what you find fun, and if it's not fun, don't do it. Why I'm not doing Eidolons? Overguarded enemies are immune to Sevagos consume? No, fair enough. I mean, that makes some sense, I guess.
Marking a possessed exolizer. Deal with it while you still can.
It doesn't, but sure. I'll be honest, I'm not happy with Overguard. I think Overguard has created problems for the game rather than solved any. I don't think it is positive. The idea that Xmas units need to be tankier and to survive longer, to be a threat, sure, okay, that's fine. Field bosses, greater threats, yeah, everyone can get on board with that idea. The solution to that to be to turn off non-damaging abilities? To make it where certain forms of defense are nullified? To increase the danger in certain missions to the point that entire Warframes are just booted out of viability? That's not great. And the solution to Overguard is supposed to be the Operator, because void damage deals more damage to Overguard than normal damage does. And yet it turns out that actually you can viral proc to deal more damage that way. And also the void damage doesn't get as big as a bonus it does against the Thrax enemies. Overguard isn't actually that weak to void damage. What they are weak to is just doing a shitload of damage. So it ends up reinforcing the meta rather than addressing it, whilst out pushing out things which were non-meta. I gotta say, that doesn't work. That's creating problems, not solving them. I do not like Overguard. It has made weaker frames, or frames that focus on non-damaging approaches, worse, without addressing the titular problem of Xmas being too easy to kill. Because, I mean, look at this Overguard stuff. On the Thrax, you would imagine I should be using my Operator to deal with the Overguard if it was actually a void damage thing. Instead, I just shoot it with the Latent. There's no void damage there. I just shoot them. Yeah, they could have made it where Overguard was protection from AoE damage. Because I don't think anyone looked at crowd control frames and said, oh ha, they're too good. Oh wow, crowd control frames absolutely ruining the game for everyone else. I mean, you got Vauban, okay, you can control an area. Limbo, people are actually upset with Limbo for making the game more difficult or more problematic for them, not actually better. You got Cora. Yeah, she can get a bit of extra loot, she can control some enemies, the big thing. The looting was not conditional on much other than just kill them whilst they're close to the dome, and she has an absolutely amazing first ability. That was the long and short of that one. And even then, Cora's not ridiculously overpowered. She's very strong. No one was like, oh my god, Cora needs nerfing. Oh yeah, Limbo's inability to protect objectives from Xmas as well. That's a thing, yeah. That's a fun one. It's... I feel like for what was stated as the aim with Overguard and what we actually got are two separate things.
Spent Exilizer has been retired.
And that's the bit I think that gets most people, is that they are two different things. Oh, did that one get retaken? That's annoying.
Our enemy has abandoned valuable supplies. This is yours now. Extract
Come on,
yourself when
Revenant.
you need to.
Let's go fix this. Ah. So yeah. There are a lot of good things in this update, but Overguard is not one of them. Straight up, Overguard was not a good change, not the way it's been implemented.
Contamination subsiding.
I mean, Talscape, you're saying Zara and Brahma need to be dealt with directly, and to an extent I agree with you.
Purge it before
At the same
makes
time,
contamination worse.
this is a looter shooter where everything has been built around optimization. Like, the rewards are built around optimization. Why do people prefer to go to capture relic fishers over any other relic fisher? Why, by and large, do people go there?
Tracks away from that
Efficiency.
Exilizer until it discharges.
Because the faster you do the mission, the more relic rewards you get. Purely that. There is no alternative to that. There is no consideration. That's just how it works. And same all over the place. With a lot of D's balancing, there isn't. It's the not very PR way of putting it. I don't see a balance
We just lost an
that's been
Exilizer
created
Get it back.
in most parts of the game, to be quite honest. We just kind of deal with what we're given. So yeah, the Tsar and the Brahma, if DE wanted to change that meta, would need to be reduced in their power. And that would probably be for the best. The Tenno Envoy would also need to be reduced in its power,
Until it discharges.
as much as I enjoy using that weapon.
Exilizer spent.
But it more comes down to the fact that in this loot shooter horde focused game, AoE weapons are the way you deal with hordes. And none of the negatives of AoE weapons in other games or real life are addressed in Warframe. In other games they'll be like,
Working on backups.
oh no, I can't do that, whoops. In other games you might be limited to a single rocket on your rocket launcher.
Before it makes the contamination worse.
Or you might have to worry about killing yourself with it. Or you might have to worry about destroying the environment around you, making it where other kinds of problems happen, like blowing a hole in the side of a spaceship. You don't have those concerns in Warframe. No ammo concerns, no team kill or suicide concerns, no collateral damage concerns, none of that exists here.
We're down an Exilizer.
But
Working
yeah.
on backups.
AoE weapons have been designed to be good. Very good. Overbearingly good. They have been designed to be where we are. That's why I don't talk about it all that much, because it's not an accident that we have the Brahma meta, the Zoom and Boom meta. It's not an accident.
Contamination spreading.
DE created this. And we just take it as it is. Talscape, you know that is an exception. You know that is an exception. And it's an exception which happens with more than just AoE weapons. Oh, that one's being possessed. Well, nothing I can do about that. It's all the way over there, and the other one I have to get to is all the way down here. Is it down? Yeah, it's down.
We just lost an Exilizer to possession. Get it back.
I'm not sure about that, Great Cape Scoomba. If it ever did, I wasn't around for that.
Dropping.
No idea. Right, well, back I go. Back to the other one that got possessed and isn't going to time out, so I have to go deal with it. Can we get that one? Come on, Revenant. We got somewhere to be. But yeah, it goes further than just AoE weapons though. Weapon balancing, damage balancing in general, there is a lot to consider. Basically, as far as I'm concerned, D would have to completely redo the entire health, hit point, damage system in Warframe. And the knock-on effects from that will basically be Warframe 2.0. There is no balancing that much. It'd be nice if they did it, but we would be missing out on updates for a couple years whilst they did that.
These invaders have any idea what demons they have invoked upon us all?
So yeah, that's not getting sorted, guys.
Manifested something other than a nightmare.
DE over the years have designed the AoE meta. It's here to stay. Whether you like it or not, it is here to stay. Oh, and apparently I lost all my Mesmer skin charges. There we are.
Cascade receding.
No, no, no. You guys are not allowed to hack that. Thank you. To expand a little more on the points of would need a Warframe 2.0 revamp. Part of the things that make AoE so powerful and so seemingly necessary at times is that enemies scale up in health and damage output quite considerably. Look how many people really struggle with tanking when they first get to the Steel Path. The increase is pretty staggering. And that just keeps continuing. Right. Deal with this guy. Is that the one trying to hack it? Yes, it is. I didn't mean to switch to operator, but you know what? It worked. And the AoE weapons we've got help deal with those hordes in an amount of time that you can actually get stuff done. Because if you try single target weapons that haven't got absolutely bonkers stats like the Fenmore, pretty much good luck. Try killing enough in time. Try maintaining a survival mission using non-AoE tactics entirely. So, no infinite body punch through Thorman. No AoE weapons. No Fenmore with its massive, stupidly high punch through. No Warframe abilities, which are basically AoEs in disguise. None of that. You try and maintain a Steel Path survival mission like that, you might struggle. You'll be going to those life support capsules very often. And then yeah, the AoE weapons have been designed to have even more damage than single target weapons, and that just seals the deal. You know, DE have people smart enough to look at one number, look at another and go, oh, this one's higher than that one. You know they have. We all know they have. It's by design.
Enemy bounty secured.
I make Void Cascade look so easy. I mean, I've just done it a bit. I'm not that good at it. I'm not really focused on trying to be the absolute best at it here. I've just done it a little bit, so I'm kind of used to the flow. Yeah. It's one way you have to be constantly on it. You'll notice I've not touched the Void Angel, because if I did that, I would lose. Just straight up, I would lose the mission if I touched the Void Angel right now. And in fact, at any point during this mission now, I think if I tried to do the Void Angel, the mission would end. And not in my favour. That would just be too much to try and process at once.
Keep any roaming thrax away from that exolizer until it discharges. That'll make this cascade in the blood.
Yeah, I saw what you're saying, Talscape, yeah. I mean, how many times do we have the solution to single target weapons being turn them into AoE? Or hell, the solution to weak thing is turn them into the other thing which is already strong. We see the same with impact to slash mods. Like, people find impact procs actually kind of useless. How do we fix that? Oh, I know. Here's a mod which makes it where impact procs are actually slash procs. Fixed it! Wait, what?
Exolizer spent.
Doesn't quite seem like the solution to me. Amp in this mission? 777. The only amp I use. I used to use a slightly different one, but it was much weaker. 777 just slaps for all its stuff. Everything you need an amp for, 777 works, so I just use that. I did a full guide on all the amps and bits and pieces and different use cases, so if you want to try out different ones and get a feel for them, there are different ones which are certainly usable. But I'm a little bit of a meta slave. And 777 just works. It just works. Yeah, you can use anything for the secondary, to be honest. I only use the what's it? The prism. I don't really use the scaffold except when I'm showing off whilst killing a Thrax. Let's get that back up. Ah, nullifiers, my favourite. Oh, get the hell. Where's that Exolizer? It is this way.
We're down an Exolizer. Working on backups.
Yep, I need to get to that Exolizer now. Oh, shit. And I didn't realize the wall was right there. I just was heading towards the room. I think I just lost my Mesmer skin. Yeah, I lost my Mesmer skin. You see, I can do that. That's what I do with the Proper scaffold, is I just kind of drop a bomb and then let it blow them up. That's the show-offy bit there. You can just pop it and walk away. Ah! Didn't run into it this time. No Mesmer skin stealing for you, yes, stupid void manifestation thing. Oh! See? Easy.
Exolizer has been retired.
Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up this mission in a memento. Is it 4 Exolizers for rotation? Yeah, I've done rotation C. I'm heading out. They can keep the other Exolizers.
Exolizer to possession. Get it
I'm
back.
heading out of this mission. We got the rotation C. I'm leaving. I don't know what we got for rotation C. We'll find out in a moment when I can take a moment to actually look at the reward screen. But yeah, I'm done here. 16 was Rot C? Yeah, there we are. I am right. It's fine.
This cascade
Let's go.
is growing out of control.
Ta-da!
This ceremony is a foolhardy strategy. The void has already started to degrade our enemy's judgment. You did well this time.
Yeah, a lot of community suggestions will miss the mark, but you know, at the same time, you got to remember, community suggestions are coming from everyone in the community. As I call them here on the channel, fanfictions. There's no age requirement to be a writer of fanfiction. There is no intelligence requirement. There is no background in mathematics, in game balance, in anything required to write a fanfiction. So you'll find fanfictions which are dire. Lenses rotation C. You can also get parts, I think. I would hope so. Let's see, what do we get though? We got a lens. Was it just an ordinary lens? An ordinary lens. Yeah, they must just drop ordinary ones there. Did get quite a bit of focus though, you know? 20-minute mission. Nearly 100,000 focus. That's not bad. I didn't even touch the Void Angel, which would have been another 15,000 focus. But yeah, no. Without someone else going around there and using Revenant, I'm happy to skip that one. Still, basically 100,000 focus for 20 minutes. It's not bad going. It's not bad going. You'll max out your daily setup there in, what, less than 1.5 hours? That's pretty cool. What are my thoughts on DevStream 162? Is that the DevStream that's coming out on Friday and therefore hasn't happened yet? Even if it isn't, The thoughts on the entire dev stream is a bit of an overly broad question that I'm not going to answer. Hold on, what bits of chat am I missing here? It looks like there's a longer conversation I've missed. Oh yeah, no. Permanent team damage? No, just no. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Friendly fire would kill this game. Permanent friendly fire is the end of Warframe. GG. Everyone runs solo. Well done. You just killed every interaction between people. Friendly fire is a bad idea. Because you gotta remember, friendly fire, if you are enabling friendly fire, you are enabling the ability for other people to ruin the game for you. We had friendly fire? Okay, your use of had is interesting there, Wolverine. If it's something in the past that we moved away from, it's probably for a reason. And if you're talking about radiation procs, honestly, mate, you're missing the point. I imagine if you went into every mission, constantly radiation proc, couldn't turn it off. Sounds funny. The only people who are going to enjoy that for more than 5 minutes are trolls. Seriously. No one needs to be entirely radiation proc forever, and that's what friendly fire is. That's all that radiation procs are. It's just friendly fire. So yeah, no. Let's not be suggesting that in the game. That's a terrible idea. There is a good reason that DE are never going to implement that idea. All right, what you got for me? Not you. Why have I ended up at you? You annoy me. You, who also annoys me, but you give bounties. What have you got? Is it still the same stuff? Oh, yeah. It's...
Silence one of them. It gets a little easier.
I suppose I could get a giant optics. Yeah, I could run this one. See how long it takes to get a giant optics. How long do we think it's going to take, guys? How many runs of this? Actually, do we have enough time for that many runs? Probably don't. I won't make a prediction of... Simple prediction. Will I get a giant optics? Before we run out of time on the stream, that is.
Hello.
Simple prediction. Hello there, Teal. Thank you very much for resubscribing with your Prime. Thank you for the 2 months. Cheers. Enjoy your lovely new bronze badge to go over your emotes and all other rest of the goodies. Thank you very much, Teal. Yeah, guys, you don't need to type it in chat. You can use the prediction. The prediction is up. Use the blue spanner icon at the bottom of your chat window and make your guess. Do you think I'll get a giant optics? Not just in one run, but before the stream ends. Do you think I will get one of these before the stream ends? And if you already voted no, but now you want to change your mind to yes, well, tough. That's what you get for voting without thinking it through. Will I get a giant optics before the stream ends? The next requested frame from Ragnos was a Zaku run. Let's just click that ready and switch ourselves over to Zaku. Let's grab Zaku. And yeah, just run as is. That'll be fine. Fast travel to navigation. Let's go. Let's try and get a giant optics. We got 10 people who think I will, 14 who think I won't. Let's see who's right. I'm just going to run these missions as quickly as I can now. Right through to end the stream.
Bunch of random clowns looking for easy salvage. We are nobody's free lunch.
I need to find a Zerium accolade, turn it into Malika. Malika is right there. So good news, she spawned. So that accolade shouldn't be too far away. Let's see about finding that. Oh. Right here. Where are you? You're up on top? You're up on top. There it is. Made it.
Keep fighting. I'm loving this.
Deactivate that because otherwise it would time out. Grab our reward. Fair enough, Archer. Fair enough. Rabok trolls are overshadowed by Bram users who have lost all semblance of play other than left click. Alright, Talscape, I feel like you are being a little bit too toxic there, Tal. I feel like you're being a little bit too toxic. You know? If they're not harming you, why insult people for just enjoying the game they've been given by DE? I just jumped through a nullifier. And now I've just been mag prop by this guy out of fucking nowhere. Ah! Thoughts on the 5-minute exterminate bounties? Easy peasy. If you're struggling with it, get good. They're easy. Why would they give those Thrax magnetic procs, and why do those magnetic procs ignore Arcane Nullifier? Who asked for that? Of all the things, the proc that says, haha, no, you're not allowed to use your Warframe abilities as much anymore. Yeah. I'm not sure what the drop chance is, no. I mean, Talscape, your previous comment was nothing but judgmental and toxic, quite frankly. So, yeah. You may not have been trying to be toxic, but you were toxic. That's why I'm calling it out. Sometimes we don't realise that we're maybe getting a little bit too in the deep end over shitting on other people's playstyles and not realising exactly what we're doing, thinking we're in a consensus. If I'm going to maintain a decent stream here and a decent chat, I'm going to have to call that out when I see it. This time it was you. Next time it might be someone else. In fact, I hope if there is a next time, or when there is a next time, it is someone else. Why Zaku for crate breaking? Who said I'm crate breaking? Someone requested I run Zaku. I'm using Zaku at a request, that's all. As for why otherwise though, some people prefer him because he's got a very high range. And can kind of, you know, do more of the mission than Limbo can. Limbo, you need to use more of your guns. Zaku, you can use more of your abilities for the actual mission itself. Barbara Elf, subscribing with Prime. Cheers, my dude. Welcome to the channel proper. Enjoy your lovely new blue badge next to your name there. Enjoy your remotes. And if you're on Discord as well, enjoy access to the Supporter Tea Lounge, the supporter-only area, exclusively for subscribers on Twitch, YouTube, and Patreon. When I say on YouTube, it's the paid subscription, not the free one, obviously. Yeah, Limbo has a more projected crate breaking option, but Zaku is just a more capable frame than Limbo when it comes to exterminate missions. He's just better for it. As you can see, I'm just kind of running through them, they all die. Want to share the build? Yeah, sure. Only briefly though, because we are trying to get the Jaya piece. I'll briefly show you the build. Hey, we got 30,000 credits. Oh yeah. Absolutely raking it in. Bet you guys wish we were me now. 30,000 credits. All in. I haven't got 35 million already, don't mind me. But yeah, that's the Zaku build. Prime share footage to just stop being knocked over all the time. We got loads of energy to start the mission with. I've got a little bit of strength to just slam home a little bit harder. Prime continuity to bring up that duration. Plenty of range to slap enemies at a better distance. It all kind of works together. Nice balance, healthy amount of stats. Efficiency, 100%, works fine. Extra energy, extra crits. It works. Alright, next request was for Mag. This was from Orthomox. Let's grab Mag. Any helmets on it? Didn't think there was. Can't remember anymore. Let's go, Mag. Let's go. I need a bounty first. Ah, shit. Fast travel, Quinn. Bounty, this one. Fast travel, navigation, start mission. Pop the headshots on these corpus. La 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 la, you are dead. Oh shit. I should have paid a little bit more attention to my health there. That was close. That was very, very close, in fact. Yikes. Oh. But it's good. I stabilized. That looks so silly. Shut up, Cavallero. Being cringe. So yeah, Mag is a decent frame in various ways. We covered this earlier today on the stream. She can get quite a bit done. She has an interesting interaction with the Fenmore, which I would show you if I weren't currently basically out of energy. There we are. Whoop. Dodge that, thank you. He's not going to get dragged in because he's got Overguard. Fun Ruiner. There we are. Now, I just have Malika back there. I should probably go find the accolade. Probably around here, wasn't it? Let me see. Let me listen. Maybe not. Oh, wait. I keep hearing something, but... No, I think it's just background noise, actually. I think that was just background noise I could hear. Never mind, I got bamboozled. Oh yeah, no, of course, it's going to be here, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, the Zaraman is not too terrible for Endo. It's not too terrible. I haven't done a check on how much it gives, but yeah, not too terrible. Alright, you take care of him, Alec. Hope you get well soon, dude. Alright, so we've done the accolade. You are trying to be a threat. I will not let you be a threat. Gain some shields. Enemy down here. Where are you? There you are. Take out that one. Jump back up again. It's an easy process. Oh. Let's not get mag procced. Ha. Mag procced. Wow. Zom, what Warframes do you usually use? What Warframes do you usually use for these missions, Zom? And flap. I'd say today I had an accolade 300 meters from Malika. Oh, that's quite a distance, yeah. They're usually a lot closer than that. But tiles can be pretty big too, so it's always going to be in the same tile or the next tile over. If you just end up with really large tiles, that can just do you in, you know. Oh, here comes this guy. Dodge! Don't even need to look over there. I know he's dead. Oh shit, I did not pay attention to my health again. I am so used to playing Lavos. And now my Sentinel's going to have killed everything nearby whilst I was dying. There we are. I might be able to respawn? No? Oh. Come on. Please be enough corpus for me to respawn. Ah, I've run out of energy. There we go. Whew, we're all good. I didn't die. We're all good. I mean, if it's still working for you, Zom, it's still working for you. Fair enough, then. I do feel that Overguard has addressed the wrong thing, but we've gone through that topic. We've gone through that one quite extensively today. I'm more annoyed not so much with what Overguard is, but what it isn't compared to what we were told. We were sold a very different Overguard to what we've actually got in practical terms. That's more my biggest concern. It's video game clickbait. Hey, we've made this change to the game to make it better. Oh, wow. Wow, okay, never mind. You know what? You know what? I think that's good enough. Yeah, what was that? Two bounties? As I mentioned on Discord. Streamer luck, it's a thing. I'm lucky. When I play this game on stream, I am definitely lucky. 2 bounties, Gyno Optics. Who thought I was going to get it? 2,500 spanners gambled by the Fox Spirit. Fox Spirit, you're going to enjoy... what's that? Going to be 5, 6, maybe even 7,000 spanners back you're going to get there? You're going to get a lot back. Space Cadet, on the other hand, well, you should have bet on me. Teach you a lesson there to bet against my luck. There we go. GG's all round on that one. Just glad you read your prevents your gambling spanners. You know what? Might be a good time for that, Solidor. Might be, yes. Hello, Dream Seed. Alright, guys. I think with me getting that bit of luck there, I think it's time to share some luck with the rest of you guys as well now. I think it's time to share that luck around a bit. So, who would like to do a platinum giveaway? Who would like a chance to win a little bit of platinum? Doesn't matter what platform you're on, doesn't matter how long you've been watching the stream for. If you haven't already, make sure you hit !ticket in the chat there. Type it into the chat. Give yourself a chance to win 75 plat on any platform. Get it? Platform? Yeah, no, never mind. It wasn't even intended. So yeah, if you haven't already done that, do that now. I'm going to give you guys literally just a few seconds to enter into that, and then we're going to be closing it up and drawing the winner. If the bot turns around and says too many tickets, you've already entered, so don't you worry about that. You're only able to enter one time, you only get 1 ticket per stream. That's how we keep it fair, chat. Even if you're a subscriber, you only get 1 per stream. I'm not going to be one of those that's like, oh, well, subscribers, you get like 20 times the chances. No, that's ugly. We're not doing that here.
Let's make this place work.
Mostly because it's actually illegal to do that. Fun fact. So yeah, we're not doing that. Alright, I think that's enough time. I think that is enough time. Just going to leave y'all with this pretty scenery. Let's get a vantage point. Oh, I fell through the vantage point. This'll do. Get the monument to the Void Angel in frame there. There we go. This'll do nicely. This'll do. Alright, let's have a look at that giveaway then. Let's see. We got 54 people in with a chance to win it. Let's close the entries there. Be the winner. It is today. It's True Blue. It's True Blue. Congratulations. You have won today the 75 Platinum giveaway. I'll be contacting you here on Twitch in just a moment, shortly after the end of the stream, to get your Warframe username and platform. We'll get that sent on over to you. So it's True Blue. Congratulations on winning that one there, and to everyone else. Thank you very much for joining today's stream. Special thank you especially to Cafe Banshee for the raid through earlier in the stream there. We had Quintus for the bits, Teal and Barbara Elf for the subscriptions. I appreciate you guys especially, so thank you very much for supporting the channel. If you too would consider supporting the rest of you here, it's always an option there, either subscribing, throwing in some bits, or if you don't want to be paying into Amazon, don't get me wrong, you know, they give us Twitch and all that lot, but if you don't want to be supporting Amazon, I understand. You can instead support me over on Patreon as well, where you get access to exclusive extras over there. !Patreon if you want to know more about that. But right now, chat, I think that is where we're going to have to wrap up. That is where we're going to have to wrap up for the day. Rants aside, focus farms not quite happening aside, all that good stuff. Gyre farming accidentally happening rather quickly. Let's see who we can raid today then. Let's see who we can raid, who we can give a little bit of love to today. Who's active on the Warframe category? I know, Dreamseed. It's unfortunate that happens, but if you make sure you're following the channel, you'll get notifications as and when I go live. Notifications also go on the live stream announcements channel on my Discord. So !Discord to keep an eye on that there. But yeah, let's see who we're going to raid today. Let's go to... Don't want to go to a new player. No. We're not raiding a new player today. I'm not in the mood for raiding a new player. Who's this? A little late, but it's fine. Chapter 3 and other stuff today. I have no idea what they're doing. Will I post about Focus Farm on YouTube? Yes, so I will be doing a video on Focus Farming in the near future. I don't know how long it's going to take, as I basically recently got onto it today after discovering fucked up the drop tables for the other video I was doing. So we'll get around to that, but I am working on that. It'll be within the next couple weeks, at most. I can't really decide who to raid today, so I'm just going to raid someone we've raided multiple times over. You guys have been happy with. I mean, no one's told me that you're not happy with, so I'm going to assume it's fine. We're raiding over to the NOS. We're raiding Neonest. That's where we're going today, guys. So I do hope you have enjoyed yourself today. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day wherever you are. And I'll see you for the next stream on Friday. That's all from me. Bye.